Got the feeling. Hi. Oh wait, now we're live. I don't actually know like what the time delay is with the webcam thing. You think I would after have done it once before. No, I don't. That just means I'm not good at my job, which seems to be a pretty consistent theme for this week. Lol, we're already starting off with a joke. I've lost Ron's hair. Whoops, there it is. We found it. Hello. Hello. I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk at this volume for the entire time, because like it's 9:45. I'm in Surrey too, Chancellor. Twinning. We're in Harry Potter's hometown. How fun. Hi everybody. I wanted to do a stream because like obviously can't really do a lot of gaming while I don't have a console or any of my filming equipment with me. However, you know what I can do? A webcam live stream where I just sit and I chill. I mean, I'm building right now. So there's that. So yeah, you're very welcome, Dylan. I feel a lot better after having done so. I was incredibly nervous before posting that video, but I feel a lot better now because of it. Honestly, mental health has significantly increased. That program was it was killing me. I guess band practice can wait. Ostrich, no, band practice is important. Hi, Pen. I can't hear him at a shot place. A shot place? Bellatrix, where on earth are you? Not that, again, I mean, I don't know why I asked. You can't hear me. So, working and lurking, that's my favorite thing, honestly. You know what I hate is like Instagram lives or like, I know the Whatnot app does it as well. That like it comes up with like your name when you enter the app. Because, like, I went to go and, like, look at Emmasaurus's Whatnot stream when she was, like, running it, the last one, and it would, like, appear with your username. I was like, "Hallelujah, I don't actually have, like, my like, username, because I can just lurk." So, I'm visiting Bath next year. My cousin's getting married there. Fun fact. I know, time zones suck, so shout out to all my Europeans. You usually don't get a stream, so this one's for you. Hi, Bellatrix. Okay, yeah, she's trying to contact with me. I live in Blackpool. I haven't been to Blackpool ever. The UK so far, look, I'm enjoying it. Honestly, the weather is the best it's ever been whenever I've visited here. Can I just say these new flagpole things, they don't have the round top. It's sort of disturbing to me. Anyway, but yeah, it's like the weather has been like shockingly nice. Besides yesterday, we went to Windsor yesterday, not Legoland Windsor. I've been to Legoland Windsor before. Honestly, it was shocking. We went to Windsor and it was raining and it was cold and my hands were freezing. And like it was not great. I'm currently building the Shrieking Shack. Yippee-ki-yay. Here's a fence. It's really not that exciting so far. But I'm really excited for this set. I've left this till last. Saved the best till last. Was boiling today from Hertz. I was like kind of like cold. I have seen Multiverse of Madness. Still no spoilers in the chat, but Wanda is a girl boss, and we like her. I'm sorry, BFAB. Please don't crash your car. I do not recommend that. I have gotten really lucky. The last freelance set, there was a couple. I mean, technically, it's the Muppets and my Lightyear sets because they're at home. Like I technically still haven't gotten them. I mean, they sent me Harry Potter as well, and what was it? The Star Wars promo and the N1. But like me being me, I've been out trying to find the Harry Potter sets purely so that I don't have to talk about them because I'm really stubborn. I do have all of the Muppets. How good? Dedication, Theo. Dedication. You know what I also got today? I posted this or I shared it. I got the Republic Fighter tank. My nan, whose birthday it is today, bless her, gave my sister and I like some spending money while we were here. But like the exchange rate is so bad that like besides food, everything is so expensive. So what did I do? I bought myself a 12-pack of original hula hoops and I bought myself a Lego set I was going to buy anyway. So that was my plan. The line case is going on well. I know, right? Every day I learn more. It's ridiculous. It's my mum's birthday as well. Happy birthday to I'm now Chancellor Brix's mum. Good day. Good, happy day. Hula hoops are a pain to eat. No, they're not, Brick Boy. Don't say that. Hula hoops, you know what? It's a pain with hula hoops? Trying to pack them in a suitcase. Oh my, do you know how much I'm gonna like suffer, right? I'm screwed getting home. Actually, I have a giant cardboard box I can fill up. But like I have like a layer of like Lego bags in my suitcase. Like I've already taken the bags out of this because like that's how I'm gonna pack it. Um I've still got like a couple of like pounds left of spending money. I might get the goat boat as well before I leave. Otherwise, my dad's gonna buy the pounds off me because he's gonna be back here in January. So I could just buy the goat boat with that. We'll see. It's my unicorn's birthday. Aw, that's so good. Meeting hasn't happened yet. Nick, look. I don't know if you saw. I tagged you on Discord. I got one. Yay! I have some purple clones. Even my sister was like, "Oh my gosh, they're like you. They're like your stormtroopers." And I was like, "That's not a stormtrooper." And she's like, "Clone troopers." And I was like, That's it." We got there in the end. Yeah, the meeting still hasn't happened. Did get several messages though. One definitely shocked me. And then there was another message actually from one of the other people who got kicked from LAN, and they said they got the exact same email, and by the sounds of things, they never got spoken to, so they still have no idea. Which I find incredibly interesting. And I was like, well, and then it's really funny, right? So like I posted the video and I was going to tell my parents in the car that day, and then my mum comes in while I'm like building a set, and she's like, "What do you mean?" I know, right, Pen, but I think she read the box. So, hi Brick Clicker. Oh my gosh, do I count as the same genre of creator as you now? Am I, in fact, a Lego Leaker? Hashtag Lego Lex. I mean, it's my favorite hashtag on Instagram. Anyway, my story. So my parents come in and they're like, "What do you mean Lego kicked you out?" And I was like, "Guys, I was going to tell you this in the car." So I'm like, "So while we're in New York, I get this email, right?" And I'm just basically telling them the story, like all summed up. I forward them the email threads that they can read it because, like, heaven help me, they try and read it off my phone screen with their bad eyesight. But it was really funny. Wait, did someone else get kicked? This was months ago. There's only been like 3 people as far as I'm aware. Me, Brickfinder, and Emma. Other than that, I don't know who else got kicked. Brickfinder's case was very similar to mine, where he didn't get a meeting either. Like he just got an email. That's it. Oh, Nick replied to me on Instagram. Not Instagram, Discord. Thanks, Nick, again. I know, Francis. And why? Because I'm in your time zone. That's why. Anyway, so my parents were like, "Oh, like this sounds like really dodgy. Like, oh geez, like what did you do?" And I was like, "I don't know. They still haven't told me. Like I'm trying to like figure it out. Like maybe it could be this, maybe it could be this." And you know what my dad said? He was like, "Oh, good, we can sell everything now." Because like of course when you're in land, like you can't sell your stuff. So he was like, "Yes," and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to have an auction." I was like, "Guys, like it's still my collection. Like a lot of it I don't want to get rid of." But I have been writing like a list of couple of things I want to sell just because like I want space, and like I always just go through my sets because like some things I'll buy and then I change my mind later. So I have acknowledged your existence. Bellatrix, thank you. I know it was. Move here permanently, then you'll always be in my time zone. It's all good. Guys, I'll be in Chicago next month. That sounds crazy to say that Chicago's next month. Oh my gosh. I actually kind of miss the US though. Was that bad? I know. That's all I want at this point is I want an answer, but more so actually at this point. Like I want an answer, but I also want to hear how they justify it. Like giving me an answer, yes, that is ultimately what I want. But I also really want to hear the justification. Cause like, guess Lionel's the name change Mateo. Mateo. Don't be mean. Good tea back. Oh yeah, Australia's tea's great. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, I was just like, today's Friday the 13th. I love Friday the 13th. Guys, I'm going to the Lego store tomorrow as well. How exciting. I'm going to get my maroon passport. Or as Australians like to say, maroon. And then I get really mad because I'm like, do we call them kangaroos? No, we don't. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, so my parents were actually quite happy. And then they were just like, "Yeah, like, wow, your mood has really improved since we, like, were in New York." Like, they could tell I was, like, down, I guess, and stressed. Maybe I was, like, really snappy because, like, I was just like, I wanted to wait till the meeting to tell them, and then, of course, that didn't happen. So I was like, "Well, I don't wanna hide this from, like, everyone." Like, my friends, I mean, I told my friends before I told my parents. Whoopsies. I, like, snapped everyone. Not that everyone understood what it means. I mean, I've talked to my friends enough about land that they kind of understand the concept and just, like, Lego in general, and then they were like, "What?" So that was fun. But are you gonna start showing leaks in videos now that you can do? Oh, yes. I'm not gonna be, like, every single leak. Like, I'll do, remember Bricklicker last year, right? Hogwarts icons get leaked, like, a couple of days before. Like, if that happens again, I'm posting that because, like, they literally said to me, "This is a final decision," and since they said confidentiality, like, that's a big you're, like, blacklisted at that point. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't wanna, like, do too much because, like, I still have, like, the Lego designers are my favorite part of Lego, and not all of them, right? Because, like, the Star Wars designers, I don't know, they've sort of given me, like, some weird vibes. We also know that they've, like, messed up quite a lot and just overall don't make you feel that appreciated. In, like, sometimes, like, I wanna give them benefit of the doubt. I want them to get better. But on the other hand, we have the Butthole Tiger designer, George Gillett, and we have Justin Ramsden, who designed Groot and the microscale Hogwarts castle and, like, 75% of my favorite sets ever. And then we have the entire team of Harry Potter designers who I love. Can I just say as well how happy it makes me seeing them post on Twitter about, like, "Hey, look, I designed this set." And, like, you can tell they care because they went to the Harry Potter set tour. I was there the day before. You know how annoying it is? I was supposed to go on that day they went. So annoyed, but it was completely booked out. I was shocked we even got the day we did. Anyway, I went the day before and I'm walking around and I was like, I wonder if the designers would ever come here. Lo and behold, the next day, they're all showing up on a company field trip. And I'm like, this is amazing. Like, I love them. I appreciate them. You know who else I appreciate? Mateo, thank you for becoming a member again. Really appreciate it. Hey, SJ as well. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you when I just saw you come in. I saw you pop in and then I never said anything. Sorry. Bellatrix, no. Ramsden is, oh my gosh, he is like, I think he's my favorite designer. Can I just say though, I'm building it right now, Billy. I want to hang out with Justin Ramsden and George. They seem like the type of people that you could go to karaoke with them and you would have a great time. It's great. Wait, he was a Transformers design. That's so sick. See, it's like, I know that, like, the Lego designers get a lot of slack because I feel like there's so many cases that happen with Star Wars that it's just like, it's bad. But it's like, not all Lego designers are created equal. That's how I feel, at least. Like, you can tell with, like, a lot of themes, there is a lot of care and effort it put into them, like, especially from, like, certain designers, and it's fantastic, and then there are others, and you're just like, "Oh, dear." Like, the Hall of Armor set, not great. Like Wong, Shang-Chi, and Katie. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, see ya, Theo. Face Cody is real, I guess. That's another thing, guys. Going back to Bricklicker's thing, we can acknowledge leaks now. I don't have to bounce around trying to, like, talk about them and not talk about them. Guys, weight lifted off my shoulders, honestly. Also, Land's reputation over the last year has been going down the toilet. And, like, Land themselves say that it's, like, purely Falcon. It's not. It's the public opinion. So sort of when it happened, I was like, well, people already don't trust Land members, and I have been trying my hardest to be like, "Hey, people, please, I promise you can trust me." At the end of the day, it's like, if someone has an opinion that they can't trust me because I was in Land, like, that's fine. Like, that's your opinion. I will try my hardest to prove that you can. But at the end of the day, like, if you think that, that's fine. See, I want to meet designers at Virginia. Guys, if they ever did like a Lego signing, like I remember like a couple years ago, right? Like Justin did like that signing for Apocalypse Burger at Disney Springs. I'm hopping on a plane. I'm going. I want to meet them. Justin, guys, sorry, I have to flex on you. He follows me on Instagram and now on Twitter. George also follows me on Twitter, and I was so upset. Like, I was really scared when I posted my Butthole Tiger review that George would unfollow me because I'm like, dude, please, I'm praising your set. I don't know. I've just always had that fear. I'm just like, help me. It's like, no, I love and I appreciate you. Like, I want to hang out with them. It would be sick. would be sick. Do I open the Lars Homestead kitchen? Yes, because apparently the Disney Springs store still has tons of them. Blaine's World messaged me today because like we were in line checking out on May the 1st and we're like, are we gonna even get our sets? Because like we were in line for 40 minutes. No, they still got them. I don't think it's gonna be that. They both follow me on Twitter too. High five pen. We're the cool kids. But no, they're so sick. They seem so down to earth and so friendly, and they are so talented. Like George did Butthole Tiger guy, George did Grimmauld Place. And I'm like, this makes sense. The Grimmauld Place is so well done. It's the play feature's amazing. It's very expensive, I think, for what it is, but that's not his fault. That's the budgeting team and whoever's like setting the prices. The set itself is a work of art. I love it. I'm controversy era. Oh my god, Belichick, same. I should do actually. Oh, Lego, see how fun is it? And they're like, I get so excited. Justin even replied to my like Instagram story where I took a photo of Privet Drive being like, lol, I have that set. And I was like, they're so good. I love them. So good. I met Justin once. I'm jealous. Now I'm just fangirling about the designers. I mean, go figure. Listen to how I talk about Tiago half the time. Like, come on. Anyway, I did see a comment actually, and I completely ignored it and forgot who said it. What do I think of Optimus Prime? Now, I'm not a huge like Transformers person. Do I ride the Transformers ride at Universal? Absolutely. Did I watch some like really old Transformers cartoons? A couple, but I don't really know a lot about it. But that set looks awesome, and just the fact that it happened is amazing. Now, I want a Barbie collab. I've been informed that Mega Bloks has a Barbie collab, except the sets are like lame. So I'm gonna make a Barbie Dreamhouse mock somehow. Get Grimmauld Place, Joe. It's fantastic. Just get it on sale because it's expensive. It's very expensive. Lego this year is like, it's a lot. Yes, Abhishek, gaming channel. Why? Because this channel is small and intimate, and we're all like a group, we're like a posse. It's fantastic. Heck yeah, Lisa. Why am I in the UK? I saw Ozzo ask that, and again, didn't answer immediately. It's my nan's birthday today, and she's having a party on Saturday. So we're all here for that. And she's very grateful. Fun times, guys. Say hi to your grandparents. Yeah, actually, no, let's talk about grandparents for a second here. Yeah, say hi to them. Tell them that you love them because in much more depressing tone, one of our really close family friends, their mum died today. And I've met her a couple of times whenever I've like visited their house, and they are over here at the moment as well, visiting some of their grandparents. And like it was a very shocking thing. We all found out while we were at lunch, and yeah, it just made me very grateful that I'm here right now, being able to see my grandparents. So tell them you love them. Thank you, Lisa. That's all right, Dylan. I mess up saying people's names all the time. I've said this before. Streaming and like reading people's names makes me feel like a substitute teacher. Really, really gives off those vibes. Does this not have a sticker? Why is there grey sticking out of this? Not a huge fan. David, I love the city farm sets. I've always wanted like farm sets. Like I've just thought that would be a really cool thing because I love the animals. Like I've always wanted a zoo, but they're not going to do a zoo because it's captivity and then it makes me sad. But I love them. Am I going to buy any of them? No. I'm going to buy the animals from them though. How's the UK? Relatively warm actually. Oh, I know how you feel, Francis. Sad story. Oopsies. So I was away in Mammoth Lakes when my grandpa passed, and it was the worst experience of my life. Took me many months to grieve, and I just get to process it. It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Weather has been decent. I know, right? I've been like getting warm. I like how substitutes butcher. See, but like I don't feel like I always get it wrong. I feel like I'm always getting things wrong. I know, 10 p.m. at night. And I know my grandparents will be going to sleep soon, so I can't talk too loudly eventually. Thank you, 10 under 10. I didn't even know. I haven't checked that much. I just sort of thought, you know what? It's not really growing. I'll accept that. It was fun to make it. No, we've hit halfway. I didn't actually think we get to halfway. So that was really fun. It was great. Oh geez, Pen, that's rough. That's rough. Especially like traveling all that way and like sitting and thinking on that stuff it's horrible. It is bad. Brick Bros UK, they just ever stop posting? I have no idea. As someone who just stopped posting one day, maybe they just lost their passion. Maybe they just thought, nah, I'm gonna move on to something else. So I don't know. Enjoy dinner, Cam. Enjoy dinner. Oh geez. Jaden, that is a sad story, but I will do. I will do. Oop, dear. You can make another video advertising the ideas project. I probably could actually these days, considering the channel has grown a significant amount since the time I posted the project. That can be a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure they've got an eBay store. They just stopped posting. I'm honestly considering like starting a Bricklink store because I'm like, well, not in LAN anymore. Don't have to worry about them complaining that I'm advertising it too much. Because also it's like there are so many sets where I'm just like, I want the minifigures, like the Hall of Armor. Can we talk about the Hall of Armor for a second? Because I was supposed to make a video on it, and then I got caught up, and then just like everything happened, and it just didn't. That set kind of sucks. I don't like the new helmet. They look really bad in like the lifestyle images. Also just the way that it's designed. I'm like, why is it different to the other one we had? Like we had a good thing going. I don't want to redo it. So I'm like, no. Any recommendations for a Lego Star Wars set for £25? Got an Amazon gift card and I never buy the smaller sets. So I was thinking I could use it for that. I was thinking of the Mandalorian Battle Pack. As someone who has the Mandalorian Battle Pack, honestly, I don't think it was that exciting. Like I really didn't think that I needed to like army build Mandalorians. Like all of the figures looked really cool. But I personally prefer the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. Like I much prefer like the speeder design as well as like the snow design. The Dark Trooper set is another really good one, especially if you don't have one. I think it's also a good set for multiples, but not as good as the battle packs. And if you want to spend the extra £10, the Republic Fighter tank. I mean, I haven't built it, but I've been very excited for it. Mainly because of the minifigures. Like the set's not that great, but it's good enough that like I'm gonna buy it. The excitement was just over having more Mandos. That's very true, actually, especially with the Mandalorian show launching. Like, I remember I bought it, like, pretty late. So, like, I wasn't really on top of the trends when I managed to get that set. Multiverse of Madness thoughts. Who? And I will give you my Harry Potter thoughts in a second. Because, like, we're going to do videos on them. But anyway, Multiverse of Madness, right? So, it was in New York. It was raining. It was our last day. I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in the rain. No. We're going to go see Multiverse of Madness. So we walked on over. And I conveniently picked the theater next to the other Lego store so I could get my stamp and the Harry Potter store so I could go in there. So I could hit everything I wanted to do in one day because no one else was suggesting anything. Good work, me. Anyway, I'm in the theater. And I'm like, I've heard mixed opinions. Some people saying they love it. Some people saying they hate it. And I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not... Don't get me wrong. Right? We all know how I felt about No Way Home and with Andrew and Toby coming back. But I'm not the type of person that just like lives off cameos. I get excited, like most people. But like, I'm don't worry, I'm not going to give spoilers. I never give spoilers when talking about like initial movie thoughts. The only things I will mention are stuff that are in the trailer and in the poster. I was also someone who didn't look at many of the trailers, so like I'll be considerate of that. But just I wasn't a huge fan. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I've heard a lot of people complain, like, oh, there wasn't enough cameos. And I think, like, that's just people setting expectations based off, like, rumors, and then it didn't happen and people were disappointed. That's not why I didn't like it. I don't care that Tom Cruise was an Iron Man. I don't care that Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool didn't show up. Does that count as a spoiler if I'm saying who's not in it? I don't think so. If you count that as a spoiler, I'm sorry. But like, I mean, I liked the fact that it was more of a horror film because, like, I enjoy horror films, and like I knew that going in that it was going to be like that. I hated the pacing. That's what it was. Have they pen? Oh my gosh, that's so good. But like, wait till you get the set and wait till they see your thoughts on the set. That's gonna be great. But anyway, it was the speed. It was the speed of the movie. It was really fast, and, like, my dad hasn't seen many Marvel movies, like, he just came along to have something to do, but, like, I was like, "He's not gonna understand this." I've seen every piece of Marvel media besides The Incredible Hulk. I'm getting around to it, I promise. The pacing was too fast. I was like, "I have watched everything." Like, I know a lot of, like, back lore as well of what's going on, and I can't keep up. Like, half the like, it went so fast that I'm like, "What are we doing?" Honestly, I was even thinking about, like, making a video where I try and sum up the Multiverse of Madness and everything that happened after only seeing it once, because it just moved so quickly. I was like, "What? Like, what are we doing?" Like, there were some really good moments in it. Don't get me wrong. Like, to me, like, this was like Spider-Man 3, which makes sense because same director, but it was like there were really good moments, like, in this film as well. Oops, I feel like that is really close to my foundation, which has exploded everywhere. Anyway, there were really good moments. I just dropped the set. There was incredible acting, but it was too fast. It was too fast. I was like, "I can't keep up. There's too much going on. There is too much crammed into this movie." Like, I can't do it. Like, I don't know what else to say. I just couldn't do it. It was too much for me. And, like, I love Wanda as well. Wanda is the strongest Avenger. She is the best female Avenger. And, like, I don't some people might count this as a spoiler, I don't, but, like, they made her out to be a villain, and I was like, "What are we doing?" I'm building the Shrieking Shack badly because I can't find the piece I need. I also can't request found it. But yeah, it was just like this, I can't do this, and, like, it was too much. Also, another character who wasn't in it, so spoilers if you count that as a spoiler for someone not being in the film. Where was Vision? Like, did the writers for WandaVision not consult on the script for this movie at all? Like, what was going on? Like, it was just messy. It was just too fast. I was like, "I can't, like, slow down." There was no room for me to breathe. Also, America's Chavez's powers, like, I know it's from the comics, but, like, it was so cheesy. It was just, I don't know. Like, I just expected more from something called Multiverse of Madness. Like, it was just, I don't know. Sam Raimi actually hadn't watched WandaVision. But here's the thing, when they filmed it, WandaVision hadn't even released. Like, they filmed this in 2020, or at least started filming it in 2020, and we know WandaVision didn't come out until 2021. So it's like the writers needed to be communicating with the writers from Multiverse of Madness in order to sort of get that continuity going, which is why, again, like, Elizabeth Olsen had, like, such a huge part. I think she did a fantastic job. She was amazing in that film. There were also a lot of problems I had with, like, Doctor Strange. I don't know, there was just so much potential. I don't know. There's not a lot of multiverse in it. Exactly. It felt to me more of like a travel show. Spoiling the movies, I'm trying my hardest. It wasn't very mad for a multiverse of madness, and it moved too fast, and, like, I don't get people putting it, like, super high up on the list. Like, to me, Phase 4, I don't know where we're going. Like, I'm really confused. I'm just like, "What's going on?" It just, I don't know. Like, it feels like they're trying to tell an overarching story, but it also doesn't. Does that make sense? I love Wong. Guys, I didn't tell you this. I went to Jimmy Fallon while we were in New York, and we specifically chose the day that Chris Pratt was on because my sister loves Chris Pratt, and I was like, "Yeah, I can do that," because Benedict Wong was also on. So I've met Wong. Well, not really. I sat in a room, and he was in the same room. Um, I didn't know he was British. I was like, "Okay." He's awesome, though. I love Wong as a character. Y'all who have seen it will know the moment I'm talking about. Oh, scary. Thoughts on the Moon Knight season finale? I don't know, really. I was confused half the time, but then it did answer a lot of my questions, but then I was also still very confused. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I did get your email, Asaya. I just haven't had time to reply to it. I have had so many messages and so many emails the last couple of days that I am just, like, drowning and, like, not able to answer everyone just yet. It's taken me a while to catch up, so my apologies. He's British? Exactly. Exactly. I've heard the theories about Secret Wars, but I'm just like, can we get on? But like at the end of Shang-Chi, right? Like we had an end credit scene that was like pointing towards Galactus, and then like Loki is just like, oh no, the multiverse is gonna collapse. Like, are we still gonna continue with all the multiverse stuff now? Because like we have like Quantumania coming up and like Loki season 2. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. Thank you, David. It's all right. I'm glad to be out. I didn't realize how big of a difference it would take. I mean, it would have on my overall happiness. Secret Wars can't work. Steve dies in it, and that's a massive part of it. Well, that's the thing as well. Like they'd always like switch it up a bit. Also, Eternals doesn't deserve this hate. Eternals was just, I don't know, it was just boring to me. There just wasn't a lot happening. In the opposite scale, Multiverse of Madness had too much stuff happening. Like, you know, like when I got out of No Way Home, right, and I was like, this is moving too fast. Multiverse of Madness is like the first 20 minutes of No Way Home, but it's the entire film. I think that's the best way I can put it. It's always best to get out of toxic environments. You know what's really funny though is like every time that happens and I get out of a toxic environment, it's always at the same time that Lego Harry Potter is releasing. Lol. I find that funny. Anyway, just a little gag for myself here. Oh dear, I can't do this thing. Oh my gosh, I did it. I did it. Yes. I didn't line that up entirely correctly, but we did it. See, that's what I thought, right? Like, Kang's what's going on. But then, like, I mean, if we look back at phase 1, we really didn't have, like, an overarching story. But I guess that's just what we come to expect now. Like, we had one phase, and then it built up to the Avengers. Like, they were pointing towards the Avengers from the first Iron Man movie, right? Like, if we go back to, like, I mean, I guess we're not going to count Black Widow, but if we go back to, like, Shang-Chi, right? By the same logic, we should all be heading towards, like, some event, which in my mind should be something like Galactus related. It's not happening. I don't know. It's just, I'm glad Wanda lost in this. I mean, look, I'm a Wanda stan at heart here. Like, I wanted to be happy for once. Like, I'm glad that it happened the way it happened. I mean, I wouldn't say she lost. Is that a spoiler? Did I accidentally spoil something by reading SJ's comment? Like, were there any winners in that movie? I don't think so. People email you. I know. Email, Instagram message. Man, there is so much to keep track of. Oh. And like I got one email the other day, and I don't want to go too much into it because like I don't know, I just feel like it's not something that I should probably talk all too much about. But I got one email the other day from someone and I looked at it and I didn't even open it. And I was just like, I do not know how to reply to this. I was like, I'm not dealing with this right now. So I left it for a couple of hours. Then I read it and then I closed it again. And I was like, I'll come back to this later. Because again, I was like, I don't know what to say. I was like, I have to reply to this email sooner rather than later, but I don't know where to go with this. In the end, I did reply. It was a lot easier than I thought, but I don't know. I just got overwhelmed. I was like, fuck, nope. Procrastinate. Could I say anything about the Wanda variant? No. Even though that was my favorite part. The end, yes. Avengers 2 Thanos coming. Exactly. Like it built up. Like we were told enough of where we were going, but not like tons. But I guess just like Thanos being a thing in general, everyone's like, Infinity War. Like I remember getting out of the Avengers, having not watched a single other Marvel film, going back and see it a second time. And I was like, okay, Infinity War's happening. It's a thing. And then eventually they announced it. And I was like, wow, 2018, that's so far in the future. Now we're in 2022. Yikes, scary. Exactly. And my other problem, Cade, is that you have to watch too many things. Like, I can't go into a movie. I mean, like, I'm going to watch everything, but like a casual fan can't just show up and watch something just for fun anymore. Like, I hadn't seen any of the movies when I went into the Avengers, but I could still keep up what was going on. The only thing I didn't understand was why Steve Rogers was alive, because I saw the adverts and I was like, why was he alive in the war? Why is he still alive? Like, is he just like invincible, like Wonder Woman or something? I'm British-born, Odin. Australian raised. I want Robert Pattinson in the MCU. Would he? Because he's Batman? Probably not. Probably not. All I want to see is Amazing Spider-Man 3. I mean, same, but I doubt it will happen. What is going on with this tree? I know, I kind of want to break from Marvel. Is that bad to say? Last year it was just like so exciting. And now I look back at Loki and I'm like, what on earth was that? Like, I want more stuff like Hawkeye. Like, Moon Knight was awesome because, again, it didn't connect to anything. It was just its own standalone thing. And I loved that. But Moon Knight was too trippy that I'm like, all right, can we have a Hawkeye little thing again? Oh, see you, SJ. I didn't see you say bye, but I can see Francis saying goodbye to you, so I'm going to say goodbye to you, unless Francis is leaving. Whoops. Yeah, Marvel's getting too much. I'm just like, I feel like I need to start reading comics now to keep up with things. Like, I'm having hope for Guardians and for Thor, but I don't know. I guess if they push too much out, people will become oversaturated with content. Exactly. Like, we've got all of the movies, and then we have, like, so many shows happening. Like, we've still got Miss Marvel coming up, like, next month. Plus, as well, we've got, whatchamacallit, She-Hulk's supposed to come out, but that apparently got delayed. So, I don't know. Exactly, Pen. Like, I want to break from space. I want it to be more grounded again. I think that's what it is. Morbius kind of killed my hype. I haven't seen it. I was really excited to see it. And then it came out. No, then it got delayed and then it came out. And I was like, never mind. I mean, I still haven't seen Fantastic Beasts. So I need to go and get on that. Get on that. Hey, boss man. I mean, Miss Marvel should be interesting, but then again, I hate Captain Marvel. So, like, it's too much with the Disney Plus shows. If we had, like, 3 a year, I don't know, 2 movies, 2 TV shows a year, maybe. I don't know. It's a lot. And everything is so heavy right now. And like, it's all just very, very out there. I'm like, can we just tone it back a tiny bit? Tone it back. Like, Spider-Man was a nice in between. Like, you had multiverse stuff, but we were still in New York. Like, we were still relatively grounded. It was okay. It was good. I know. Miss Marvel's like, I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also not at all. I miss WandaVision and I miss thingy. They should end with Phase 5, but they won't because money. True. I wonder though, realistically, like, when's the MCU gonna end? Like, there has to be an end date for it, but when's it happening? When's it happening? Miss Marvel should be something new. I hope so. We're in the exclusion, sorry, for going back to space would be seeing old friends. That's true. Thor will be a Thor I can excuse, right? Because he was from space all along. Like, I'm like, chill, fun. Also, old friends, Natalie Portman's coming back. Woo! Guardians, same. That's fine. But I'm just like, can we keep Doctor Strange? I mean, it's Doctor Strange. At the same time, I'm like, I understand. But I'm just like, I don't know. Give Scarlet Witch her own movie. Again. It's like even WandaVision took place on Earth. It was fantastic. Much appreciated. I think eventually they can't do more and people will lose interest. Like, I don't even agree with like the comments where people were like, oh, like, Marvel movies are ruining cinema. I'm like, I mean, they're enjoyable, but I'm just like, I think they're ruining it in the way that like everything's always a bigger story. Like, have references to things, maybe mention things, but don't make your movie unable to be watched by people who haven't seen the rest of it. Anyway, we're all forgetting about the Guardians holiday special. Yeah, actually, I'm very excited for that. Wanda's a super overhyped character. Pink Ice, you want to know why she's an overhyped character? Because they killed off Black Widow. And there aren't many other good female Avengers left. Wanda is powerful. She's fun. She's stylish. Elizabeth Olsen is a fantastic actor. So everyone loves her. And because we have literally no one else, who are we going to support? Captain Marvel? She's annoying. She's annoying, okay? Don't like her. So no, I'm not going to cheer for her. I'm going to overhype Wanda. Okay, there's a reason I'm forgetting Captain Marvel. It's because she sucks. Me and me, we have Yelena. That's very true. But like we've only had her in Black Widow and Hawkeye. So I think once her and Kate Bishop sort of get established again, it'll be fantastic. There's a lot more female characters now, but they just haven't had the same airtime as Wanda. Like Wanda technically is like the second longest reigning Avenger. Because I'm pretty sure no one else was introduced after. I mean, Pepper's always been around. But like we didn't really have anyone in between. Again, maybe Jane Foster can count, but like not much has happened with her since Thingy until now. Dark World. So I'm like, it's just been Wanda. That's true. I love Monica. Monica was chill. I'm really excited to see what they do with her. She was kind of boring in Thingy. Hey, Sai. And then whatchamacallit, WandaVision. But like I liked how like her character continually like grew in the series. Kendrick Lamar has a new album. Interesting. Oh wait, Rosie's here. Hey Rosie. I didn't see you. I just see Bricklicker talking to you. My holiday's been going really well. It's been nice. However, like I've always been away for a month now, and admittedly, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I want to be back home. And I think, no offense to anyone here who lives in the UK, but I think it's because I'm in the UK, which is really weird for me because I'm like, I'm here. And like years ago, I wanted to live here, right? And now it's like I've come back here and I'm like, I've thought to myself, I'm like, why on earth did I ever want to move here? Was I that obsessed with like British YouTube culture that like it made me want to move here? Like I know when I like visited on my own, like a couple of years ago, like I did that trip on my own and I was like, yeah, I definitely can't move here. But then I was like I got here this time and I'm like, the best thing about being here right now is like one, being able to see my family and like all of that jazz. The second best thing is that because I'm in a house again, like I feel a lot more comfortable. Like I loved being in Orlando this holiday. Like that's my favorite stop we went to because we were in an Airbnb. Like we were in a house. Like we had a rental car. We were driving. We went to Target. Like it felt like we were somewhat at home. UK doesn't have killer spiders. True. But like, yeah, I just like I got here and I was like, yeah, nah. I don't know. I miss the US for some reason. I miss the US and I miss Australia. My brother is in London. Go say hello. Also, money. Thank you, Kate. Thank you for the ad money for this month. We have curse word weather. It's not even the weather. Like, not even the weather. Because, like, it was raining when we were in New York, too. And I was like, ew, lame. But I don't know. It's just something. Like, the food here, though. Best food ever. Ever. Roast dinners. M&S, like, prepackaged food. You don't get that anywhere else. Like my grandparents and even my uncle, he came over today and he was like, so like what supermarket in Australia do you have like stuff like this for? Because we had like it was like a prepackaged like M&S something or other. I think it might have been like a dessert or something. No, we were eating Colin the caterpillar. That's what it was. Anyway, we're eating Colin the caterpillar. And we're just like, yeah, we don't have like luxury supermarkets. Like we don't have an M&S or a Waitrose equivalent. Like it's not a thing. And I was like, okay. So this is Harry Potter. Yippee-ki-yay. M&S food is honestly so good. It is. M&S macaroni and cheese. We had M&S sticky toffee pudding the first night we were here. Oh my God. It's so good. So good. What about the Roadman? Roadman, what do you mean? So like, yeah, food here, amazing. Strawberries, amazing. Like, also M&S like towels. Like we literally order our towels from M&S and like ship them here. Same with like our bed sheets because they're just so good. It's just great. I have all of them, Rosie. I'm also going like set hunting recently. It's been a lot of fun. I'm like loving it. It's so good. So good. Because I'm just like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna make a video on this, but the Harry Potter release date's changed. It's still the 1st of June for like Europe and the UK, which is why I'm very grateful that I'm here right now. But in Australia, majority of them changed to the 1st of August. So this set releases on the 1st of June. Grimmauld Place is the 23rd of June. The Hungarian Horntail says the 1st of August, but they shipped out one. So I'm like, I don't know about that, but like, yeah, that's the thing. Nice, Rosie. They are sick. So good. Yeah, it says August. So I'm gonna make a video on it once every video is done. I'm gonna be like, hey, so here's what I know. Here's how to do things. Sucks to be Australian. It's like with the Muppets, right? Like, if there was any year for me to be in the UK when Harry Potter launched, it was this year. It's fantastic. Anyway, Europeans, look out. They're out and about. I'm telling you right now. It's great. We do not call sausages gizzlies. I've never heard that before. Also, I want to go to a Smith's toy store while we're here. I said to my family, I was like, right, if I don't spend the money that my grandma gave me, sorry, my nan, she's not my grandma. My grandma's technically also here. Anyway, I was like, I'm going to Smith's and I'm buying a Lego set because, like, I don't need pounds until April next year. And even then, I don't think I'm going to be doing much shopping or buying anything for my cousin's wedding. Like, that's not a thing. What's it like being away from LAN? Fantastic. My mental health is overall increased, especially after posting the video, because I'm just the type of person with something like that. I'm like, I can't sit and say nothing. Like, that's not me. Oh, really? Like a ninja? No, I've heard about that. Did I tell you guys? Some guy, oh no, I said this on like my bonus members stream. When I was in New York, we're walking back from Beetlejuice and some guy grabs my arm and starts shaking me, being like, do you have any cocaine? And I was like, do I look? I mean, I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. I was also like, hey, don't touch me. But I was like, does it, like, I'm thinking to myself, does it look like I have any cocaine? Do I look like someone that has drugs? Man, I don't even drink alcohol. What are you thinking of me? When do I leave for Chicago? Tuesday, I don't know, it's the Tuesday of the week that it's happening. I don't know what the date is, but I do. That's nice. I'll fit in very well next time I go back to Vegas. Jokes. I'm never going back to Vegas. I know that sounds incredibly ungrateful. My whole family hated it. We're not doing it. What are you getting up to in the UK? Tomorrow we're going out with my godparents. So they used to be our neighbors, like when I was born, like in my first house. They still live in that house. So every time we visit them, like across the road is like where I used to live. It's also really close, I'm pretty sure, to where Privet Drive was, which we drove up there the other day on our way to Windsor. That was cool seeing that house in real life, especially after seeing like the rebuilt studio tour version. Mateo, stop. I hate Vegas 2 deck. It's beyond trashy now. It's so bad. But and then Saturday is my nan's birthday party. So we're going to a golf club and then like 30 or so people are coming back here. She's making a lot of food. We're like, Nan, you're making a bit too much food. Like a third of us are going to be family. So I'm really excited. It should be great. We haven't all like gotten together in so long. Like, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm really excited. Sunday, I don't know what we're doing. Monday, I don't know what I'm doing. And Tuesday, I leave. Tuesday night. Also don't know what I'm doing that day. Going to Smith's. So. It should be good. Did Multiverse of Madness make you more excited for the Sanctum? Yes, it did. However, I don't know when I'm gonna get that set. With, like, I was thinking about, like, my collection today, and I was like, I actually kind of missed, like, the point where, like, I would only buy Harry Potter every year. Keep in mind that happened for a grand total of 2 years, being 2018, and 2019. Like, I remember 2019 roll around, like, the only stuff I bought that year was Harry Potter. And it was nice. And now, I'm in 2B. I want Star Wars, I want Marvel, but I feel like I need to restrict myself a bit more. And, like, I definitely can't get as, like, many big sets anymore because, like, I won't have land support. Like, I'm still gonna buy sets, don't get me wrong. But, like, I'm gonna be more on, like, the deal side of things for a lot of things. Like, I think for the Sanctum, like, usually in Australia, like, Kmart or, like, Amazon will get them eventually, and then, like, even Costco will get them, and they're, like, 20% off. So I'm gonna wait till it shows up there, and I'm gonna get it for 20% off. I'm not really staying that one. Like, anything Harry Potter, I will. I will get that as soon as possible. I am on the hunt. I am looking out. I will overpay for this stuff. Star Wars, half of it, like, depends what it is. Like, I think maybe I'll get, like, 2 or 3 sets on release day and then leave the rest to, like, sale or just don't get it. That's what I'm thinking. So, like, June 1st release date, like, I'm not even that impressed by Groot. I don't think I'm gonna be buying any Marvel until the Sanctum. I want Groot, but I'm not paying $80 for Groot. No, Jordan did not reply to me, even after making my video. Guaranteed he's seen it. Everyone apparently has, the amount of people that have messaged me. It's good. You plan to sell some figs to save money. Yeah, I've got a ton of duplicates. I've got so many duplicates. Even going through my collection, like, I do it regularly, like, I go through and I'm like, "Okay, what don't I really want anymore?" And I just narrow it down. I never sell any Harry Potter unless I have a duplicate of it, and I haven't sold any Star Wars or Marvel, but then Marvel, I've got a couple of duplicate figures, so I might just get rid of them. Same with Star Wars, and then I'll go through, like, my sets. Like, I know I sold my, Spring Lantern Festival, like, the Chinese New Year one from last year. I bought that, kept it for a year, and I was like, "Why do I still have this?" Cleaned it up, chucked it on eBay, and, like, it had just retired. That set shot up. Like, I sold it for slightly more than I bought it for brand new, and I was like, "Good investment considering I, like, made a video on it." So that no, Lisa. Yeah, Hall of Armor, I literally showed it to my sister. I mean, I posted about it, and I was like, "How much do you think this cost?" I mean, she got the price right, but just in the wrong currency. So I would rather stay in Vegas. Rosie, like, we went from, like, here to here. And you wanna know why that's the case? Because our Lego designers care. They go to the studio tour. They go and do their research. They put in their effort. They listen to feedback. It's great. But price-wise, no. Sets? Yes. Quality? Yes. Price point? No. It ain't there. Discounts, people, discounts. I would if I wasn't reviewing sets, I would buy, like, 2 sets on release day and then, like, wait for sales for everything else. That's what I would have done. Because, like, I remember in 2020, like, I planned to buy half on release day, half, like, a month later or when they got on sale. 2019, I bought most stuff on, like, release day. Just, like, a couple things I waited for. This year, like, the price of everything's so expensive, but not only that, it's like the wave, like, there's only 1 cheap set. Everything else is, like, expensive. So I would get, like, 2. Exactly. The designers don't set the prices. I don't know who's setting the prices, but yikes, we're doing bad. Ooh, pardon me. I don't know how many Marvel sets we're getting. I wonder, right? Because I'm like, why would you reveal 2 only? So, what happened with the Horntail that you posted on Instagram? What Horntail? I didn't post a Horntail on Instagram. I have the Horntail. Y'all wanna see it? It looks awesome. Ta-da! I've got to break all this stuff down. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. This entire desk is just, like, a mess. It's so bad. Oh, I agree, Rosie. It's so good. It's so good. Don't get me wrong, there are some weaklings, like the carriage and Sirius's thingy, not it, but the rest, fantastic. Hey, Tech, how are you? Welcome here. I was supposed to be building and now I've given up. I love that crying Snapchat filter too. Also, I made a TikTok about getting kicked out. Just haven't done it. Yeah, I reckon the prices are a reaction to, like, fuel prices and things like that, and just everything like that. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting. I'm excited for the Hogwarts Express. If it's motorized, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, how are you gonna pack your Lego sets when you move? I don't know. I had a plan, like, late last year. Like I went to the US and I came back and I was like, "Right, I wanna move overseas." Like, it's expensive to live in Sydney, and if I have to move out of Sydney, why wouldn't I just take it a step further and move overseas? So my plan was, "Oh, I'll go to, like, one city, I'll get a job there, I'll still do YouTube and, like, I'll work, and, like, I'll only bring my minifigures in, like, a suitcase, and that's it. I'll leave all my sets here. Then if I like it, I'll, like, ship them out." I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I mean, if I live in Sydney or even Melbourne, I would drive everything. I would put it in a car and I would drive. If I have to move overseas, I'm screwed. Thank you, Asaya. I learned that from other people. It was great. The Haunter was sent out. Yes. So I see on Falcon Fans thing being like, "Oh, posted on the Lego Harry Potter subreddit." And I was like, firstly, they're the Harry Potter subreddit. Sign me up. So I went on and I read the comments and the dude was like, "Yeah, I, like, pre-ordered it from Lego and they sent it out early." And people were like, "Well, how did you pre-order it?" And the guy's like, "Oh, in Australia you can." I was like, Lego's accidentally sending out pre-orders? Lol. Lego is leaking. It would be a lot of work. I still wanna move overseas. I mean, look, I love Australia, but, like, I've come to the conclusion, especially now, I could not live in the UK. Nope. I've never been to Canada, but I feel like, people say that it's, like, close to Australia. So I probably could live there. The US, I'm like, it's really warmed on me over the last couple of years. Hashtag Lego leaks, literally. I like Optimus Prime, but I don't care enough Optimus Prime. Does that make sense? Is this bags are open because I took all the minifigures out. I literally was walking around the Warner Brothers tour with this Disneyland bag in my hands because the entire thing is just full of minifigures. Because I took them out, and you'll see this tomorrow in the ministry review. But I took them all out, and I'll like put them on like the fence, and like take photos. No, they haven't sent anything that hasn't shipped. Even if they did, I reckon they'd cancel it. I said to my mom today, I was like, "Can't get you the Home Alone house anymore. If you want it, you're gonna have to buy it." She was like, "Damn it! Why couldn't you get it first?" And I was like, "I was gonna get it next time." High key regret not putting in my support order. Then again, it took a month last time to show up. They are very delayed. Like I had to be like, "Hey, I'm leaving. Is this gonna ship? Like I need this shipped, otherwise don't ship it until this date." And they're like, "Yeah, we don't know. Like we can't guarantee anything." And I was like, I have to give you like dates of when you want this content done. Like, how am I supposed to plan that out if it's not even guaranteed that it will be here over a month after it gets approved? And then the next day they shipped it. Ta-da! I guess my report. Mateo, you know you actually can report to them. If y'all just go onto the LAN website and scroll to the bottom, there's a contact admin button. Fun fact. No, they haven't said anything to me. Like literally, I have had no explanation about LAN. I've had no explanation about like reviews or anything like that. Like they just haven't talked to me. They didn't even respond to my last email. I just like accepted the invite. I was like I sent the response being like, "Hey, final time, like please tell me." Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. But yeah, they never said anything to me. So, I mean, they broke like they ripped the contract from under me. I have no obligation. I have no requirements to them anymore. Honestly, it's freeing. It's really nice. Florida man in Florida go coming soon. Guys, I saw a Florida man in Florida walking across the street. It was so cool. Is it now just a betting game? Guys, this time next year, who do we think it's gonna be? No terms and conditions or contract. That's what I find really interesting, right? Like the only thing I ever signed was an NDA for a Star Wars meeting, which was the meeting about R2D2, last year's helmets, and like they previewed like gunship, like cover thing. Otherwise, you have nothing. Like all you get. I mean, like even when you get a review offer, you get a PDF that basically just says, "Here's the embargo, here's the release, here are the set numbers." Sometimes they give you like a thing. Like I know I got the T2 camper van and it said car, and then it will say like, "Oh, if it's got pictures of the instructions of new sets, don't post them until it's released," sort of thing. And then it like has a couple of other information, and then that's it. And like you don't even sign anything. You just fill in an address form and send it off. So Swiftbricks does still do YouTube from what I constantly see her like doing community tab posts, and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm like studying, I'm doing my exams, like sorry I haven't posted." But she still does post, just not often. But yeah, they did not do anything. Nothing. No contracts, no like like literally it's just like it's just a spoken agreement where it's like, okay, like you have access to this forum, you have to follow these rules. But like nothing's ever written or like signed off or anything. Like so it's like if you can't access that forum, basically, I take it as if like right, I can't access the forum saying, "Hey, this is what you should do." So I'm like, okay, you bet I downloaded their confidentiality document and highlighted it. Let Emily's open. Where would you move to the US? Somewhere cheap. Not New York. New York's expensive. Not Vegas. Vegas is a dumpster fire. Probably not LA either. It just seems too spread out. Again, too expensive. San Francisco, also very expensive. But I do like California. I think Swift is the only, yes, definitely. Yeah, she's the only Harry Potter central YouTuber. There's also Blockwarts, which is an Australian blog. Met them once in a like Australian only creator meeting. He was very nice. I liked them. They were really cool. They've done some really cool Harry Potter stuff. They have my favorite Gringotts mock as well. I often use it in like videos I do on Gringotts because it's really cool. They've got like one of the Star Wars planets as like the like dome on the top. It's so cool. Moved to Detroit. It's very cheap. I really like Georgia. I have been twice. It's nice there. I love, like, the whole, like, countryside and just the way the houses look. Then again, I've only seen them from the outside, so don't know about that. I've only been to Texas Airport. Hashtag Dallas Fort Worth, which is a horrible airport if you don't have booked connecting flights. Jesus Christ, that was a nightmare. Don't do that again. Y'all, I've already booked for a US trip next year. So, like, after my cousin's wedding, I was like, let's go via the US because I'm an idiot. Oh, it's fine. It's on points. I can cancel it. Guys, take advantage of your frequent flyer programs. That's my biggest piece of advice for you. Tell you right now. I am not, unfortunately, Lego Ninja. We're really not going anywhere. It's like we're not even going to London purely because it's too hard to get in there these days. Like with all of like the like we have a rental car and like all of the like the low emissions fees and all of that. And then we're like, well, we could catch the train, but then we'd have to get up early and then we'd have to either leave early or leave late at night. And no one wants that. Stop spending money. I know I need to. You know what the problem? I've got a problem, right? Oh, I'd probably still say prices in AUD because like hometown. Yeah, I literally, when I got Kid from Land, I was like, I should buy myself the UCS Falcon as a celebratory present. And I was like, that's a terrible idea. It was on sale for almost 20% off on Amazon. I think I'm going to save up and get it. Woo. Post the ad video. Ben, do you know how painful that has been to try and do? Oh, it's been a nightmare. I need to double check it. I was very tempted. I have not watched Dairy Girls. Speaking of British TV shows, though, y'all see that thingy from Sex Education's The New Doctor? I'm so excited. Not that I've watched Doctor Who in years, but welcome to the life of someone who lives in London. I know, right? I mean, currently where my grandparents live, like it's outside the low emissions thing, but it's like literally we wanted to go to Richmond to like see like the Ted Lasso stuff. Can't go there, low emissions fees. I'm just like, also we had like so our first rental car, right? Because like we needed to take like my grandparents with us somewhere. So we needed a 6-seater car. And like this isn't the US. Cars are small here. So and like we had 4 giant suitcases and 2 like carry-ons. So we got like a full-on van and we joked that it was like an ice cream van. And it was like this black van. And like we're heading up to the studio tour. The second we get to the gate to go and park, we get a call from the rental car company saying, hey, it's been recalled. Like, are you anywhere near Heathrow? Like, we need to like swap it over. My dad's like, yeah, we can come this afternoon. Like, we're on our way home. Also, my sister dressed up in like full, like she brought her Ravenclaw robe that she bought from LA, plus like a school shirt, a school skirt, wore boots, and like had a Ravenclaw. Like, she was in the full get up. And I was like, y'all, I'm a Harry Potter fan, but I ain't doing that. And then we had to go and swap out our rental car. So we shopped to the rental car place, right, to like swap out our van. And we were like, yeah, we can have like a smaller car. Like we don't need all this space anymore. Anyway, we just get like some SUV. But we're trying to swap it over. And the guy's just like, why are you in a Harry Potter costume? And she's just like, we were at the set. Like she was like so embarrassed. And I was like, I am living for this. Like you can tell that's like the highlight of that guy's day. It was just hilarious. Oh no, BFAB, I'm gonna get reported to LAN. Cry. I'm so salty now. So salty. Oh dear. I'm just glad though, because now I won't get any comments being like, you're just being positive because you're in LAN. It's like, no, I can genuinely enjoy a product. I mean, that's a thing. But pop off Friday night dinner. I mean, I'm gonna be at someone else's house for dinner tomorrow. Probably not gonna. But we did not steal a rental car. But insert Instagram filter, me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting reported to LAN. Man, LAN is so corrupt. Big L to Optimus getting leaked the day after. Hee. Apparently they changed the embargo for that, and I was like, what is with them constantly changing embargoes? They did the same thing for the Star Wars promo. They shipped it out after the embargo went up, and I was like, what the heck? Y'all. That reminds me, I've got to list my extra Star Wars promos and sell them when I get back. I think I'll keep one sealed and just leave it, and then I'll sell the other one now. Good plan, me. It's also, I've got to make my video on the land speeder and then sell the land speeder. Now I get some positive because you'll just get back into land. Believe me, I don't want anything to do with that program in the way it's currently is. if they had a completely new staff and, like, a completely new, like, system, and it worked more like a PR list than like a group, like a program, like if it was just like a PR list being like, "Hey, we see that like you're a creator and like posting about this stuff. Here's this set to sort of review." That I would do if all of the stuff were different. I'm not dealing with those staff members again after the meeting. It's just yeah. Yeah, I talked to Matt about it. I was like, for I've heard that this embargo is tomorrow." So that was good. How many Star Wars promos do you have? I have the one that I got sent. I have one sealed next to me, which I've been hand carrying. I have been using my clothes. I don't want to go into too much detail about this, but anyway, it's funny, but I also just feel like it's a weird thing to explicitly say. Anyway, you might get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm using my clothes to like pad the corners so that like they don't get dented. And I took a photo of it, and I sent it to one of my friends, and I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. Anyway, it's a good system, it worked really well. And then I've got one at home. Well, technically not at my home, it's at, like, a friend's home who lives slightly down the street, which is my land speeder. I've also got 5 501st battle packs waiting for me when I get home. Should I do what Brixine did and put them in the bushes and replicate the photo that the land stuff made fun of? Because I'm now the reason that Australia didn't get stock. Start a therapy group. I mean, he's been as angry as he gets at the program. He's been a good support, being like, yeah, basically it's just like he just lets me let it out. It's been great. Put them in the bushes. Do it. Okay, it'll be fun. Put my sunglasses on and everything. Just sit there. They're like, hello. Yes, and then like the caption right will be, I'm the reason Lego doesn't get stock of the 501st. Also, I was going to buy one today, but they were out of stock at Tesco. Also, how come when I show up to the UK, the 501st magazine no longer exists, and it's a Tusken Raider? Lame. With other kicked out lab members. But I saw a comment sort of saying that, and I was like, lol, that would actually be really interesting. It's so crazy, Pen. No, it's definitely me because I bought 5. BFAB, technically I could. I mean, there's a photo of him on like a public thread on that page, but I wouldn't do that. Nah. Is this rumored ATTE actually going to happen? I think so. That's one set that I would buy on release day. I would buy that. No. You're kidding, Tech. I saw them on like Club Card, like special price of 20. And I was like, I could do that. That's not fair. My hair is naturally blonde, but as I got older, it got darker. So now I have to dye it in order for me to look like I did when I was younger, because I don't like my hair being dark. I couldn't see myself with any other hair color. If I look, like, I'm not going to show you because like it's got photos of like my cousins and I when we were kids, but there's a photo over there of like us all sat. My hair is brighter in that photo than it is right now. I'm like, oh, it's not fair. I want a £6.50 501st. What the heck? That's not fair. I want good Lego deals. Y'all, I still haven't built Wolverine. And you see with your natural hair, I mean, it's under here somewhere. Yeah, like you see those darker spots, that's what it is now. But like any photos, like right, like I post of like myself when I was a kid. Like I put up one of like us at like Playmobil Land or something on Twitter a while ago. It was so bright. Like what the heck? 450 Snowtrooper battle. You're kidding. Tech, where? What county? And can I drive there? Hey Dad, we're going Lego set hunting again. This time for deal. He would kill me. Guys, I'm gonna go get my maroon passport tomorrow. I'm so excited. So excited. It's gonna be great. Be like, hey, godparents, how are you? I know I haven't seen you in ages, but we're stopping at the Lego store so I can get a stamp and a piece of cardboard. I have not been to JD Sports while I was here. I did go to a couple though in the US. It was good. Just keep stalling the Wolverine for content. Love that. But yeah, just like these days, like there's a couple of sets I'm just like, I just want the minifigures. But I'm really excited for the Star Wars wave, especially because like Harry Potter for me, like I bought it all. I've got it. God sent it. Bought things. We're good. So now I'm like, ooh, now my money can go towards Star Wars because Marvel sucks. I will do tech. Guys, Chicago is a month away. I'm so excited. I need to get stickers printed. I don't even know if they're going to be here in time. Oh dear. I also should probably get working on like my classic space. Sorry, what was I going to call it? Vintage astronaut merch. What places do you still want to go in the UK? It's not happening this trip, but next time I come next year, because we'll be in Bath that time, I want to go to the castle where they filmed the first two Harry Potters. When's the next Reddit review? I'm not sure. Part of me wants to do it as like a live stream thing. Just because like usually with my live streams, like I unlist them. Like, I don't know. There's part of it where I'm just like, I feel like it clutters up like my feed, but like I enjoy it because I love looking at this stuff and I love showcasing it. So I still want to do it, but I just don't want to do it as a video. I am going to Chicago, Brickwell, Chicago. Tech, I'm so excited. I have so much stuff to bring with me. I've got stuff I need to ship to Penn. I've got stuff I need to bring for Sans and Claire. I've got stuff that I want to give away. Jesus, I don't know how I'm going to fit everything in my suitcase. I don't know, Father Vacuum. From the research I've done based on the like Australian influencer rules, yes, I can. Because it says you have to like, and it's purely because I don't want to. I wouldn't review a set at this point. Like I considered it, but then I sat on it and I was like, I don't want to have to sit here and say that they sent it to me. I'm stubborn. I refuse. So I put far too much effort into this so that I didn't have to say that. Oh, it was tiring. It's exhausting. How have they not made a UCS Avengers Tower yet? Because I don't know what Marvel's doing. I really don't. Marvel is starting to look like Lego DC, but they're getting more sets. BFAB, what the heck? What the heck? You know what? I'm really excited for Chicago, but I'm gonna have to start planning my Chicago outfits because I'm that person. I've also decided, not that anyone cares, but like after this trip, I'm not getting my nails done properly anymore. One, it's expensive. Two, they're kind of annoying. I just want them to like be natural again. I mean, I literally did this because my thumb broke and then I had to go for Claire's birthday and I was like, I'm not showing up for Claire's birthday with my nail like down to here. I'm getting them done. So then I went to, when I was at Tesco today, I bought some stick-on ones. So I was like, right, my nails are done. Now I've got to pick my outfits because like, I want to look good. If someone comes up to me and is like, hey, can we take a photo? I want a good outfit. So like, I need to plan these things. Man, I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to buy a Sharpie or something because I'm scared that like for some reason someone will care about me enough to want a signature. I don't know. I just find that weird. Why would you care enough about me to want something like that? I mean, I get it, but I'm also like, y'all ain't important, but like I should probably bring one just in case. That sounds like so on myself. Guys, I need to get a Sharpie because I'm so popular that people are gonna ask me to sign sets. Ding. No, I just want to be prepared. Milo, I haven't seen anyone comment on it. We've passed that conversation topic. We are all good. I would want a signature. Aw. You can never go wrong with a casual blonde look. But that's the thing, right? Like, I've been looking at the weather. Next week, it's 15 degrees. This weekend, it's 30 Celsius for everyone. So I'm like, do I wear shorts? Do I wear my sweatshirt? I'm wearing sweatpants one day. I'm telling you right now. Hey, Cam, not a lot. I mean, yes, but also not a lot. You also want a signature? You're going, Deck? Yes. I'm excited. Oh, Braden ruined it. Well, that's awkward. I was going to bring eggs. You know what I was going to do? I was going to take one of my 501st packs. Like, you know how, like, I know Sans and Shy, like, get people to sign bricks. I'm going to get everyone to sign a 501st. I don't know. I just feel like it's a community sort of, like, set thing. It was also a set that definitely sort of, like, helped propel me into the community more. So I feel like it's just like really special. And I'm like, I feel like that'd be really cool for everyone to sign it. Because it's always like, MNR, sign my battle pack. No, I'm gonna get everyone to sign it. That way it's the most unvaluable 501st battle pack ever. When do I get back? Next week. I'm excited. Even though it's really nice being in a time zone where like people are awake. It was so nice. I'm just like, this is great. But like also what's really funny is like my family and, like, everyone like, my dad, like, he'll have, like, work calls, like, very specific times in the day when, like, the Australians are awake. Then, like, my sister, like, her boyfriend's asleep and her friends are asleep. Same with, like, my mum. I got friends all over the globe. I'm constantly talking to people. Yeah, the member stream will be next week. I'll be hyped. You're welcome, Brayden. I'm learning. Oh, no, just a banana. Next year, I'll try and go to Virginia. We'll mix it up, alternate each year. I'm going to do the same thing with the X-Wing set. Nice. We love it. Cork City's a thing. What? I don't blame you, Lego Ninja. I mean, eventually you'll be old enough. Oh, I need to... I'm just going to close the instruction manual. We ain't building the actual shack structure today. I need to do it tomorrow, though. Sharpie to sign everyone's forehead. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yikes. All right. What's happening at the member stream next week? We'll probably... I mean... I will have the original Shrieking Shack, but I want to do that on a build stream because I never get to build stream Harry Potter sets. I mean, I could right now, technically, but I still feel like iffy. So I think I'll do the original Shrieking Shack on a regular build stream, member stream. I think we're just gonna chill. Just chill. Gossip. We're gonna be snitches. Actually, I'll probably be showing you all the stuff I got. Do you guys want a haul of things I have in my bag? Let me show you what I've just got chilling. It's weird, right? Like, got a lot of valuable stuff in my bag here. As you can see, hold on. I've had like tons of stuff just shipped everywhere. Oh, firstly, we have this holographic Hunger Games exhibit card that I got from thingy. We haven't had a gaming stream in a while. It's been almost a month. That's one thing that I'm going to do when I get back is finish. Did I just not? Oh, I knocked my Apple Watch on the floor. Finish the Skywalker saga. That's what we're doing. Are you going to be at Chicago all 5 days? I'm there for almost a week. I get there on Tuesday night, and then I'm leaving Monday out of Chicago. I mean, I'm staying in the US for like another week and a half after that because I'm going to Atlanta Brick Co. And I'm excited, and a bunch of other Lego stores. I am back down under next week. Yippee-ki-yay. Can I come on mockumentary again sometime soon, Tech? I want to make a Barbie house. I also really want to modify the Ministry of Magic and make it bigger. Also, I just like hanging out with you guys. It's fun. That was I was so glad that I was able to join that live again because, like, ever since the time zone, actually, never mind. It's a weird time zone. I'll make it work while I'm jet lagged. Good idea. But, like, I just had, like, so much fun on those streams, even when I'm just sat there. Just chill. It's good. So good. So much fun. I love group live streams. I want Claire to do more of them because I get nervous when I do them on my own because I feel bad because I'm really bad at talking to chat, but, like, Claire always does it, so it sort of feels natural for her. I'll just convince her. Be like, hey, Claire, you should do a really big group stream again because when the stream's over, we all get to hang out and it's fun. How do I join the membership? There is a link in the description. I would join it on the main channel. There's a lot more perks on the main channel, like the member streams. Also, there's a link there. If you go online, it should come up next to the subscribe button on like a laptop. Chicago's been fun. Never done it. 18 plus Barbie convertible when Mega Bloks loses the license. Also, y'all, I want to go and get that Charizard Mega Bloks set now. I really want to do it. You know what I also want to do? Sunset stream on Sunday? Yes. Yeah, and yes, because that's going to be chaotic to organize. It's like when you guys were talking about it on Monday, I think I was doing something else, so I couldn't actually like chat at that point, but I was listening to the whole thing. And I was like, yes, organizing dinners can't be a nightmare. Gonna be a nightmare. I just know that I'm going to be late every single day. It's going to be a nightmare to get out, get ready. Heaven help me. Oh, I need to join this channel for the Dua Lipa sim. True, Joe. True. Which Charizard? It's like I've only seen the Blastoise one in store where it's got like Wartortle, Squirtle, and Blastoise. I know that there's one for like Charmander, Charizard. What's the middle one called? Charmeleon. I know that there's one of them too. I have school tomorrow morning, but this will always be my priority. Guys, fix your sleep schedules. Come on, it's important. We're going to have to be in the lobby waiting for me. Yes. I also think that other people will be late more so than me. I just get stuck waiting for people all the time. Kill me. I'll just ditch everyone. I'll just show up really early and I'll be like, I was about to put up a different finger then, and I was like, actually, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm not going to see any concerts while in the UK. I wanted to see Dua Lipa, but she's not here. And then Harry Styles is after I leave, and I was like, no, sucks. This sucks. I want to do a Mother America. Anyway, why am I still talking? I was going to show you the things I got. So starting off, we've got some Lego Star Wars minifigures. I finally got an Inferno Squad Trooper. All because I like playing as Iden in Battlefront when I played that. I also want to start playing that again. We've also got Luminara. Beautiful. My Jedi Council is coming along slowly. I still want to... I do, Cameron. I really want that set because then I'll have all 4 of them. And I love having collections. Haberdasher will be when I'm back home. So it'll be in your time zone. And it will be probably next week or the week after. We'll see how jet lagged I am. In this one... Hold on. Don't call Harry Styles mid. No. I am in the UK, James. And it's kind of cold. We have a Spider-Man. My Spider-Man collection is complete. Luminara is underrated. I agree. She is one of my favorite Jedi figures. Alongside the Ayla Secura from the Republic Fighter Tank. She's cool. I want her. He's not mid. He's just overrated. Okay, yes. Overrated I can agree with. But at the same time, I'm like, you do deserve hype. You do deserve hype. Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I was going to mean. Lego Ninja. All right. Then in this bag, this next one's exciting. Hold on. We have Kermit. I had to put him somewhere. Mine is not a misprint. He does, in fact, have all 3 eyes. I've also got some 332nd helmets because after watching the final season, I wanted a ton of troopers. So I have helmets, and then I'm going to stick them on my 501st bodies. Or maybe I'll just buy some of like the foil packs and import them. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we haven't seen enough Harry Styles in the MCU for me to make a decision. So I don't know. All 3 eyes. 3 eyes. What? Hold on a second. No, Ben, I'm going to the one in Australia. I'm going with all my dance friends. It should be great to see Dua Lipa. Very excited. I am not here for the Jubilee unless my nan's 80th birthday counts as the Jubilee. I feel like it's been the same time as you. Yay. This is my most excited figure that I have. Ready, ready, ready. Look who I finally got. The Queen herself. Y'all, check her out. I finally got Slave Leia. This is so exciting for me. Does anyone remember or did anyone watch my no joke? Did anyone watch my Slave Leia minifigure video? Sorry, Hut Slayer Leia. Thank you, Ben. Video. I don't think she's ever going to be remade, so I bought her. I love her. I was so excited. So excited. Legit. She has been like my most wanted Star Wars figure for ages. Look, I know I bring up Queen Amidala, but like homegirl. She also, I don't think is never going to be made. She does slay. She's a queen. We love Carrie Fisher. We love this minifigure. Well worth the extreme price tag. And you know who else I got? I mean, I've talked about this before, but I was finally able to actually get it because I had to ship it not home because shipping was too expensive. So I shipped it somewhere else. Pink Vader. Now I have 2 monochrome minifigures, one of which being Vader, and I have the pink. I do have Ula from when I bought Jabba's Palace. Goals. I just need Queen Amidala now, and then I have the holy trinity of Star Wars females. I want Max Rebo as well. But yes, I have Bimbo Vader. You know why I wanted this? Because firstly, I just wanted a pink Vader. If I got a monochrome Vader, I wanted pink Vader. And then Bricks by Bimbo bought one. No. Yeah, Bricks and Bimbos on TikTok. She bought one. And I was like, I need this. So I looked at it and I put it in my cart on Bricklink. And then Lego removed all of the listings of this stuff off Bricklink. And then one day, off the off chance, I Googled it and on eBay. I looked it up on eBay and I found one for 30 Australian dollars. And I was like, I'm buying that. So now I've got this one and I've got a blue one. So we have the gender stereotype Vaders. We have the gender reveal Vaders. Guys, is it going to be a boy or is it going to be a girl? Wait, no, boy or girl? Gender reveal Vaders. Guys, if anyone is having a child and wants to do their gender reveal using my Vaders, I will license things to you. Tech, it was my Comic-Con Spider-Man, and I spent, I think it was like just over 1,000 Australian on it. So that's like what, 600 quid? Honestly, part of me regrets it. I think, like, I love having that minifigure. I love having a Comic-Con minifigure, but I think about the price and it makes me sick. And I'm just like, oh, can I take the helmet off? I can. It's just like plain thing. Besides that, though, I feel like that's an off chance. Besides that, the most I've spent on a minifigure, it might actually be Luminara now. Or is it like, no, I got a really good deal on Leia. Might be Luminara. Technically, she was like 70 Australian. Quid is Great British Pounds. Do you miss Grogu? I do. You know who I don't miss? Roberto, because he came with me. It was good. Or burning down a forest, just a banana. Just a banana. What about Andrew next member stream? Oh, no, I'm not buying any more Comic-Con figures. That one's enough. Part of me is like wondering, I'm like, I mean, like, I know that like a lot of it was like community help, like fundraise sort of thing. But I'm just like, yikes. I looked at the price of him actually the other day. He's gone up another 400 since I bought him. That's like, it's been like what, 4 months? It was like, I think it was $750 US or $800 US including shipping, which was like $50. So I was just like, ho, that's a lot. But like besides that, I think the most I've spent was like $100, I think, maybe. I know I spent like 50 on like my Michael Keaton Batman and Joker each. And then Leia I got a really good deal on, so she was like 50, 60. Luminara though was like 70, so I think it might be her. It's getting ridiculous. Like I now look at like $30 figures and I'm like, that's fine. Like this one, I mean, this one's a special case because like this ain't a figure you get every day, but like, what is wrong with me? I used to be like, wow, $14, $15 for a minifigure, that's a lot. I remember when I bought my Leia from the Tantive, it was like $15 and I was like, that's really expensive. And then she became like $30. And then she was released in the X-Wing. But I was just like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Take it to Chicago and see if you get any decent offers. I mean, I'm thinking, like, here's the thing, right? Like, if I did sell it, I would sell it when the second game comes out. Because that's, like, next year or something. And then I think it's going to go up even more. But it just depends, like, is someone going to buy it at that price? I mean, if people are buying Andrew Garfield for the price he is, like, surely. Like, there was one at Atlanta Brick Co. and it, like, had a dented torso and it still sold for $6,000. So I'm like, see you, Ben. Have a great weekend and a great Friday. Enjoy school. It's insane. I know, right, Brooks Code. Remember when everyone was like, oh my gosh, they're going to do No Way Home sets this June. Beach wear. Where? Custom figures next. I'm in trouble. Especially, I really want to get the Bagel Studios Ahsoka's. They're so bad. But like he's in Tasmania, so I don't have to pay for expensive shipping. I know he's put a Cad Bane aside for me when they release and a Darksaber. Yippee! When the rest of the reviews coming out, one each day. I'm not a person who's going to drop 2 a day because like I've thought about this for a while, which is why as well I did. Which review was it? There was a review that I dropped that like I did it a couple of hours after the embargo went up. I can't remember which one it was, but I've thought about this for a while. Like with some land drops, so many people get sent the set that it like floods my subscription. Like I'm scrolling through Instagram today when the set dropped. Optimus Prime. And then there's all the people who repost that. And I was just like, this is a lot. Tech, it's dangerous. Tech, if you ever want any bagel stuff, let me know. Get it shipped to me. And then you can wait until I come here next time. I'll ship it and it will be cheaper. Or I'll give it to you at Chicago or something like that. Because like it's like $10 to get his stuff shipped to me. It's great. It's great. Hey, Caitlin. So yeah, I was just like they just release so much stuff. Oh, Bellatrix was here earlier. She does still come. Bagel stuff is amazing. I love the Ahsokas. I love Cad Bane. It looks so good. You are very welcome, Tech. Anything to save on shipping because, geez, that is expensive. It's painful. But yeah, it's like all the land stuff would come out, right? Because like everyone gets sent it, everyone wants to post it straight away. Because if you don't post it straight away, it's not going to do as well. Anyway, like Optimus Prime drops, and I was like, I'm being flooded. And then on top of that, right, like when like waves would come out, Shameful Auto, thank you very much for the £1.80. I'm going to Legoland London tomorrow. Ooh, I drove past there the other day. Not really past it. I was just in Windsor. I went there once. It was fun. See if they have a stamp at the big shop for me. I need to know. But yeah, like everyone would drop everything, and I was like, this is a lot. And then like when there's like waves, right? Like people drop like some people drop all the videos at once. Like I remember when the AT-AT came out, like people were posting like unboxings, speed builds, like reviews, and like just every sort of like reveal content all at once. And I was like, I can't keep up. Slow down. So it's like, let's not do that. I mean, Nick, technically isn't the Sanctimus set? I'm enjoying the UK in my time here, but I couldn't live here. Personally. I used to think I could. I no longer can. Absolutely not, Cameron. I'm not fussy when it comes to stuff. I'm not one of those like, I need it set, sealed people. Anyway, back to my point. I've gotten so distracted so many times. Like I remember like when drops would come out, right? Like in like March or something, I was like, how on earth, like, do I do what everyone else is doing and post all of my Harry Potter reviews at once? Or do I space it out? And I was like, I'm not dropping everything at once. Like, that's too much for one person to handle, especially when like all these other people are watching it too. Like, what if you want multiple opinions from people? You don't want to sit and watch 4 of my reviews and then like 4 of someone else on the same day. It's too much. I'm like, I want to space it out. Also, then each video gets room to breathe. You also then get like excited for the next day. Like, what's it gonna be? Is it the land of the great? Oh, it is a great place. It's the land of great food. M&S has my heart. I love it. My mom's often said if we could take pies back, we would. I have like I bought 24 packs of hula hoops. I think I've eaten like maybe 7. Whoopsies. Cam, thank you. I absolutely want it. Love it. I need it. Yeah, I'm not interested in Optimus Prime either. He looks great, very well designed. Just I never grew up with it, so I have no attachment. I enjoy just having 1 video a day. Good. I like that. Thank you so much for spacing them out. You're very welcome. Like, I think I just got too overwhelmed. Like, when the Pyramids of Giza, right? Like, Tiago was, like, the only, like, channel I was subscribed to that posted it. So I was like, it was fine. And then Optimus came out, and there was just, like, I mean, Instagram, it was worse because, like, you've got the blogs, and then you've got the YouTubers posting it to promote their videos. It was a lot. And I was like, Ministry is tomorrow. I did manage to do that. I wanted to do the Shrieking Shack, like, relatively early, but it's the last one I've built. So maybe not. The Horntail I've edited and uploaded. But I haven't posted that yet. What else do I have to do? I've got to film my intro for Dumbledore's office and Sirius's escape, I think. Oh no, we're just going in a weird order. I'm just lucky that I was able to start early. Good work, me. Took so much out of me though. Man. Guys, if a company can't meet with you on the day that you took off to meet with them, just drive around. Go set hunting. Man, I wish I could see Multiverse of Madness, but I have COVID. Book a ticket and then head to some weird websites. I didn't say that. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Oh, there's a moth on the window. Is my window shut? Yes, it is. Okay, hallelujah. Oh gosh, me, Ricardo. I'm like, yay, I can buy Lego Star Wars now instead. But now I want UCS sets. I'm like, this isn't good. Stop. The Horntail is the best one. I'm sorry. Hedwig, yeah, it was cool. Like, it was like, oh, this is awesome. Then Forks looked better than Hedwig, and then Giant Hedwig came out in the icons, and you're like, why would I buy small Hedwig? And then the Horntail comes out, and it's minifigure scale and easy to detach off the stand. Y'all bet I am mocking that dragon so that I can take it off, or modding, I should say. Now, I was born in the UK. In fact, the hospital I was born in is like 10 minutes away from where I am right now. And then I moved to Australia in 2002, where my sister was born. And then I bounced around a bit and lived in Australia since 2007. I definitely like you doing one video a day. Either way, I'd watch all your reviews because I value your opinion the most. Thank you. Guys, are any of you going to be those people that wait specifically for my Harry Potter reviews, or do you not like me enough? Sounds like a mockumentary project. Yes. I also went through the instructions actually and ordered all of the pieces to swap out the roofs to grey today as well. So hopefully they should arrive by the time I get back. So I can bought stuff like V-Bucks and skincare. I saw a badge today in like magazines when I was looking for the Lego magazines that said will work for V-Bucks. And I was like, oh dear me. I know, right, Caitlin? It's so good. So good. Oh, I def wait. Oh, I wait. Aw, thanks. I like any video you put out. That was sweet. Oh my gosh, can continue to inflate my ego. No, seriously, thank you. Because like I wanted to try build myself up to be like that person. And I feel like we're almost there. And especially now that I'm not in land, I'm like, haha, please be that person. Horntail fly test. Oh, we are. Speaking your British accent, I cannot anymore. Now, I didn't get a hold of the Viperverse foil pack. However, I know of someone who bought far too many of them. So I'm going to buy them off there. And by buy them, I mean I'm going to try and get like 3. Purely so that I can stick my 3 30-second helmets on them. And then I'll just sell the 501st helmets. Big brain idea. You give the most amazing non-biased reviews, and that's why they're so great. Thank you very much. That is definitely what I have tried to do. I don't know. I just like, especially after experiencing what I've done now, or like what I have now, I'm just like, I don't comprehend in my head how someone can like let themselves be like, the way I want to put it is like sell their soul just to get free stuff. I don't know. That feels very wrong to me because then you're not being honest with people. I don't know. I just couldn't do that. It is a very epic gaming stream, Spruce. Very epic gaming stream. Cam, to be honest, I just pick a random time in like whatever block YouTube says most people are online. And I'm just like, that'll do. Exactly, David. Someone bought a lot for their whatnot streams. And I was like, hey, can I buy some of them off you? And then because I don't want to buy it through whatnot because the shipping prices are insane. I think it was like 80 or something. Like I saw a box and I was like, yikes. Also, y'all, how do I get a gonk droid? Should I message Xbox Australia and be like, hi, I've seen that you've sent out this really cool thing to the judge of Lego Masters and to Jay's Brick Blog. Hi, I have a YouTube channel with this many people. I also have a gaming channel where we've been playing the thingy. I would really like to advertise your console and this video game. Y'all want to send me the Hoth controllers? I couldn't. I feel like I'd be too worried that they'd be like, oh, sorry. Maybe next time. And then I just feel like embarrassed. So I'm not going to do it. But I did consider it. I did consider it. Oh my gosh, throwback to the Astronomy Tower review. I had to color grade that thing so badly. It was so dodgy. That's how my sister found out that I was doing Lego reviews again because she walked in. She was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh yeah, like no one has access to this stuff. So I decided I'm just going to review. And she's like, well, that's cool. And then walked away. I was like, nice. Nice. Oh, see, that's another reason, Caitlin, why I would hate uploading like several videos on one day. Like, unless it's news and it's like a very time sensitive thing, I don't want to double upload because, like, what if you're at work or something, right? And you like have either got to like watch it in your lunch break or like when you get back, or like I would always do before school. Like, I would watch YouTube videos in the morning. Like, I'd give myself half an hour to wake up and I would watch YouTube. Anything else I would watch when I get home. Sometimes I would also watch it in class, but we're not going to talk about that part. So I'm like, why would I upload like 5 videos? Like, my Ministry of Magic review is 29 minutes long. Like, imagine if I uploaded that in Grimmauld Place on the same day. That's horrible. Oh, well, yes, 100% yes. It was my sister and my dad in the last vlog. In fact, so I didn't put this even in the vlog. Damn it, I was going to put it in the vlog and I forgot. And I even had the video of my sister. Anyway, so I was like there and I'm chilling. And my sister's like asking this employee a question or something. And I think he picked up on the accent because he was like, are you Holly on Film's sister? And she was like, "Yeah." And he's like, can I talk to her?" And she's like, "Yeah, she's over there in the blue jacket." So he comes over and he was, like, so excited. It was, like, so cool because, like, you could tell he was just like, "Oh my gosh, like, this is insane," sort of thing, and it was so heartwarming. Like, it was just so nice. And, like, this is what I like to think of when I think of Lego, not my recent experience, but this, and it's like, he was just, like, so excited, so happy. Turns out his mini superhero is today's video editor as well. His name was Jetty, and he was just so sweet, so kind, so nice. Like, my sister was, like, filming it as well, and, like, even my sister was like, "Oh my gosh, that made my day," like, just watching that, and it was so cool. But yeah, I think he might have recognized Amy, or, like, he just could tell by the accent sort of thing, but it was just so cool. It was not the first fan I've ever met. It's the second employee fan that I've met, which I found really cool. The other was, like, an Australian one, and, like, it took her a while. Like, I was talking about Diagon Alley with her, and she was like, "Hold on a second. You post videos on YouTube?" And I was like, "Yes." She's like, "Oh my gosh." It was really cool. You do, Spruce. You do. But it's like, it reminded me of, like, so there's this one experience on, like, May the 1st, and I love when people come up to me because, like, otherwise, and that's why I'm really excited for Chicago as well, because otherwise you just see a number and it doesn't really comprehend in your head. Like, it does, but it doesn't. "Hey, Corey, I'm at my grandparents' house. How are you?" How are you? But yeah, so, like, we were at the Lego store, so I'm showing up on, like, May the 1st, and, like, I'm talking to people in line because, like, I was hanging out with Ryan and Blaine because I was like, "Sweet, I know you guys. I know you're Star Wars fans. You're gonna be there. I'm gonna be here. I'm in the country." So we're all standing in line together. Blaine and I are talking because, like, Ryan's just talking to tons of people who know them. So Blaine and I are just like, "Are we gonna get our promos? We can get our stuff." Anyway, we're stood just looking at the Star Wars section, and this, like, kid, you had a 4-hour test. Corey, what the heck? Ew. Do you think you did well? Best of luck as well for all your other exams. When do you go on holidays? Um, but yeah, so we're just, like, standing here staring at the Star Wars section, and I see this guy, like, walk across, and he's got, like, his face mask on, and he's, like, got his sets in his hand, and he's just, like, looking, and he turns around, and then he turns back, and then he does a double take. So I'm just, like, watching him because he's seen Brian, and he's like, "Wait a second, that's him." And then he, like, walks a tiny bit, like, because I was standing in front of, like, the pillar that's, like, in front of the Star Wars section at the store. Um, and then he walks along, and then he does it again because he sees me, and he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yes, hi." And I'm, like, talking to him. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm, like, starstruck right now," because he's just seen 2 people that he's, like, subscribed to and, like, obviously really enjoys. And he's, like, really excited, and I was like, "Hi." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm in your Discord server." I was like, "Wait, no way." Like, that's so cool. Um, I need to go through the people. If I go through the list of names, I'll be able to, like, recognize it, but right now, off the top of my head, I cannot remember. But I was just like, "Oh my gosh, thank you. Like, thank you for joining the server. Like, it's awesome. Like, what are you picking up?" And it was just so sweet because it was you could tell he was, like, so excited and just, like, shocked. And there's other people being like, "Hey, how are you gonna fit this in your suitcase?" And, like, people are like, "Oh, can I take a photo?" Like, it's just really heartwarming. Like, it's really nice. I love it. Just make me feel good. Anyway, yeah, that was my fun story, guys. It was great. But yeah, I'm excited. Is the Discord server members exclusive? Absolutely not. There is a members exclusive channel on there. But yeah, it's accessible to everyone. So you're good. I'm getting ready for a chorus concert. Ooh, fun. Thank you. We're having a great time. I was building and I've just stopped now. I don't think I'm going to pick up the Sanctum on release day. I think I'm going to see it and be tempted to, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm going to wait for 20% off, especially since at that point the Hogwarts Express is, like, a month away, and that I need on release day. Can I get a link to the server? Spruce or BFAB. Thank you. I got finals in the last week of school, even the last day. Ew. Actually, that was me in my final year of school. So, like, the way that Australia works is that you finish your, like, final year, or at least my school. Some schools don't graduate in September, others do it in November. But I graduated in September, and then you have, like, the school holiday period, which lasts 2 weeks. And then in October, you start your exams. So English, everyone has to do English, and that's on, like, the first 2 days because there's 2 different papers. And then after that, it's, like, random. And the period lasts for, like, 5 weeks. Of course, my final exam, being drama, because it's not a very popular subject, was on the last day, at the last time. And I was like, "Are you serious?" I just want it to be free. Thank you both. School exams, though, it's so draining in the time, and then you get to my age, and you're just like, "Why did I care?" I mean, to be honest, I didn't care in my final 2 years because I knew what I was doing as soon as I got out of high school. I was like, "I'm gonna go straight into working." It's like we went to my uncle's house on the weekend, and, like, my cousin and her fiancé came over, and, like, we're all sitting by the dining table, and on, like, the side table thing, there's, like, a photo of my 2 cousins in, like, their graduation robes, and I said to my dad, I was like, "Hey, look at that nice decor that you're never gonna get in your house," just making a joke about how neither my sister or I graduated university. I never went. My sister went and then dropped out, and now she's done like a real estate course and is working in real estate. So like she didn't do it. Oh my gosh, me, Rosie, and I know it's not going to happen because I'm gonna. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to live stream it so that I feel more productive, and maybe that will make me push through. But then Diagon Alley took me a week to get to. And I'm not too worried. That video still did well. So I'm like, yeah, I can wait. I'm not going to push myself too hard. I don't think it's worth it. But that's for me. Yeah, for drama, we had to do like a practical exam and they did a group performance. The only subject in Australia where you have to like do a group thing. And then you had to do a written exam based on like it was an essay based on like 2 things, one being mother courage and the other one, I can't remember what it was about. You also had to do one for dance and it sucked. I hated it. Actually, I got 100% for one of my like final year dance things because one of the things was like it was like called a major work and you had to like choreograph this like routine, but then you had to film it. And me being me went all out with the editing, all out with like production, and I got 100% for like it was called the trial, so it's like the biggest exam before your like final. It's a good day. Good day. We love that. I used to buy a lot of like Disney stuff, but now they've like yassified all of the characters and they look kind of ugly. Like I was so excited when I saw the Cinderella's castle. I was like, oh my gosh, Lady Tremaine. Oh my gosh, Lucifer. And then I saw Lucifer's eyes and I was like, actually, if they ever do like another Disney D2C set or like when that Rumored Haunted Mansion comes out, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I love my Disney stuff. Speaking of, did anyone see my tweet on my theme park ranking? Thoughts, opinions. If I lived near a theme park, Universal is what I would buy my annual pass for. I love Universal. It has my heart. It has my soul. I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights this year. I'm so excited. I'm also doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party with my friends in Disneyland. I'm so hyped. After that, I'm not doing Disney again. I need a break from Disney. Universal, though. BFAB is not the best dancer. Corey, don't lie. I am. Y'all, can we have a dance party at Chicago so I can upstage you all with my 11 years of dance training? I'll bring my tap shoes. Just kidding, I'm not doing that. I've never been. Well, go. It's fun. Velocicoaster is amazing. Hagrid's motorbike, amazing. Gringotts, not as amazing, but still fun. Forbidden Journey, fantastic. I love it. Beautiful. Universal, love you. I do not like the look of that Hollywood Rip Rocket, though, where it, like, vertically inclines. I'm not doing that. The Back to the Future ride was the best. That was a thing. Ooh. Good night, Caitlin. Oh, geez, it is 11:30. I'm supposed to be waking up early tomorrow. I should really set my alarm. Oops. BFAB, no, you won't. You will not at all. Aw, damn. Joanna's not coming to Brickworld, Chicago. Oh, why did I? Oh, that was for my mum's eggs. All right, let's set my alarm. If we're leaving at 8, I should probably set it for 7. That's disgusting. Oh, my heart, the sprinkler, you won't be able to compete with that. Y'all like a death drop. That's a drag queen dance move. I'll just whip out some pirouettes and everyone will be like, oh my gosh, look at you spin. And I'll be like, that's not the right term. Oh my gosh, Brickworld Chicago. Can I make a dance TikTok with everyone? That would be funny. I love that. It's 10:30 a.m. Don't blame me for getting up late. Hi, Ali. International stream noise on my way home from work. Oops, sorry. How was your shift? Did you sell out of Lars Homesteads? Guys, I'm allowed to work at Lego stores now. Would I work there? Probably not. Just because I feel like it would be awkward for me. Because I would be like, hey, I want to work during the week when it's not busy. And like I only want to work like 2 days a week. Plus, I also don't even know what the employee discount is. I think I should ask. I need to go to the Lego store when I get home so I can say goodbye to the manager because she's leaving. Sad times. I was just being friends with her. She was great. I'll try spinning this. Stop, don't hit me with the Anakin references. If you can work for Lego, you can't run a YouTube channel. That's another thing. Though, because we're certified stores, I don't know how that works. But I know it's like you have to be like super careful with what you say about it. And judging by my track record, that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, but our employee things is different. Like our VIP point system is different. I don't know how it would work. I also just don't think I have the time for it. Like I would much rather put my time and effort into like my channel and just like things doing it. I did a really nice spreadsheet the other day to help me like organize stuff. It's beautiful. 14-hour drive to Brickworld. Time to stop walking. You'll get there soon enough. You'll get there soon enough. Yeah, that's what I thought, Tech, because I'm like, people still people still have channels. I guess you just have to be like careful with what you do and not really like publicize it. Pardon me. 30% off. Oh, really? Maybe I could just work at like I'll go work at like Kmart or something. 2 days a week just for discounted Lego. Nah, not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth my time. I mean, it is. I should put my minifigures back in my bag. Precious cargo. Precious cargo. I was supposed to film a TikTok this afternoon as well. I forgot. Whoopsies. Guys, the new invisibility cloak while we're here. Look at that. That is neat. Guys, why are 43 people watching me on my gaming channel just talk in my grandparents' house? Don't you have something to do with your lives? Also, why is this the highest turnout for the gaming channel when we're not even gaming? I think I need to rethink my career. Guys, we're no longer going to be doing gaming streams or build streams. We're just going to sit and talk. I'm just going to ramble to myself while reading words off a screen. That's what we're going to do. No. Because of time zones, yes. No, right now I'm taking a break of taking notes. Fair, Asian. Fair. I just don't have school anymore because everyone wants to come hang out with the boyos. Oh my gosh, has anyone seen that TikTok where it's like those, like their father and son, and they're just like, just the boysy. It's really cute. Grab some snacks and call it a mukbang. Guys, it's a new channel. Guys, welcome to, I actually have snacks. I could grab some hula hoops. Mukbang. I like chat streams. Same. I saw you game. This is better. Mateo, you were really attacking me today. Man. Hey, Mateo, you want a rebuttal? Where are the vlogs? Huh? Where are the vlogs? Looks like you're not doing much work. Seems like you're slacking off there a little bit. Do you want to get paid or nah? Grandparent reveal? I wouldn't dare. However, my nan was like, what exactly do you do? I was like, well, let me explain to you. Where's Granny? I really like that. That is good. Potato drop in heat. In grandpa. I love that. Sad noises. Been a while. We're all waiting. I mean, not really. I'm not really waiting. Some people are. I'm not. I've got other stuff to do. You should have looked her in the eye and said I was fired from a toy company. Well, you know what she said? She's like, does that mean you're unemployed now? No. I was like, no, I just don't get sent stuff anymore. They probably look like Harry and Hermione. That's exactly what they look like. Really young. Really young. This is the only stream where Holly is actually winning her game. Why am I here? You guys are bullying me. Should we? Who wants to see work at Disney or Universal? I would. If I worked at Universal, I would want to be one of the boat batons performers. I have enough ballet training to do that. I have enough. I criticize them, in fact, when I watch them. Disney, I would want to be a character, like a face character. But I also feel like Disney would be kind of dodgy. I feel like working at I don't know. I'm just in a Universal phase right now. You're unemployed. You've just been demoted. All right, Pen. Still offended. But yes, you're right. By the way, everyone, there's a mistake in the Dumbledore's office instructions. Here's some fun photos of my trip. Here are some swans that I saw, in whatchamacallit, in Windsor. Here's me with Privet Drive. I took a photo of myself at the front of someone's house. Nice. I could be Princess Aurora. I would want to be Cinderella. I think I would actually be Cinderella because of my eye color. Everyone's ruthless today. I know. Promoted to customer. I mean, I like the sound of promoted. My favorite comment on that Land video was like, from everything I've heard about Land, congratulations. I was like, lol, that's funny. There's also a mistake in the Optimus instructions. Really? I mean, there's also one in the N1. There's like a gap between like the cockpit and the ship itself. I'm losing the game. Oh, 2 bad comments back to back. Mateo, I saw that. I'm not even reading it. Rude. Rude. Oh yeah, then we've got we have the thumbnail outtakes of the snap filter. Spruce, not creative enough. Seen it before. Oh, here's a chess piece. Lovely. There was Harry Potter logo at the thing. This is actually a nice photo, except the flush makes me look a bit washed out. There's me with the castle. The snap filter. I love the snap filter. I can be a Karen. I mean, not me potentially having to write to the privacy center of Lego. Ho. Drama. Guys, part 2 of the Land Saga. That meeting is going to be really interesting. Old Lady Tremaine, you guys are so mean. Holly content. Shut up, Tech. Just because half the time it comes out of a bottle. Asia, no. Discord profile picture, maybe. Here's the thing, Ricardo. I CC'd his his boss, his manager, in the emails. I don't think he was very happy with that decision, but I was recommended to do it by 2 other land members who are older than me, a lot older than me. So I took that advice and I ran with it. I will also be sending a follow-up email being like, hey, you probably should change your tactics. I'm not going to abandon you. The meeting's at the end of the month. It's the 30th. That's if they even join me for it. Who knows anymore? If they don't, I'm just going to ramble off all of my theories to what I think might have happened. So, what are some other photos from my... Oh, I liked this one. It's the reason I think that they... You can't even tell, but it's the poster from the Half-Blood Prince that says, "To a little magic with your man." Maybe that's why they didn't do sets from the later film. It was too 18 plus. Yes, topic. They were building the... Where is it? Spoilers. They were like putting up the burrow when I was there. Hopefully that opened. They've also opened Privet Drive now. It's so cool. I loved it. Where else? We have... Oh, here we have Umbridge with her actual outfit. Good. Your grandparents have great internet. Apparently it's unlimited broadband. I bought a lot of data just in case. It was very, very... Yeah, please log it, Rosie, because I've logged mine. Haven't edited it. Been a bit busy. Spruce, stop typing to me. Stop it. Just because you want a notification top up. I did. I had them all in this bag. I took out every one that I thought was going to be an outfit or that I knew was there, and I brought it with me. So like I've got ones of like the Ministry figures. Like the Ministry like review I'm really proud of because I've got like the set in it as like a comparison thing as well as like the minifigures. Highly recommend Rosie doing that in the future. You have a lot better access to this place than I do. I'm trying to find more fun photos. That one's a family selfie. Oh, this one is the this one's the snap filter on my dad on the rock and roller coaster. I found that really funny. There's also a photo of my family walking in the rain in New York. Real good. Oh, I also went to the Harry Potter store in London. Holy stop. It is a filter, I promise you. It's the best thing ever. I really like it. Oh, and then there's the day where I found out about the land stuff because there's a ton of screenshots in there. Oh, and then I went to the Nintendo store in the Rockefeller Center and I found a Daisy plushie, and they also had a baby Daisy plushie, and I was like, oh, I need them. It was cool. And then there's photos from the Lego store. Here's my sister with the Hulk structure. I thought that was pretty funny. I have not listened to the new OBS. What is OBS? Peach is better. Get out, Joe. I will ban you. I still haven't deleted any of my vlog footage. Where are like my Universal? Oh, here's a selfie with me and the night bus driver. Fun. Walking the rain describes getting kicked from mine. I did not buy that Daisy plush. I was so close to. I was like, do I get this? Do I not? I don't know. Oh, the Six soundtrack. I have not yet. I have not. My apologies. And then there's Diagon Alley. Cute. I pressed the same button to the delete button. You are fine. I prefer the movies just because I feel like more, I guess, invested in the universe. Because I feel like the books, they just take too long. Whereas the movies, I'm like, I can get this out and like be invested in this universe for like a week and then try and move on with my life. Note I said try. Where's this? Oh, there's me in line at the Lego store. I mean, I posted I do watch Brotherhood Work. I do need to wake up tomorrow and I do watch Brotherhood workshops. But now I'm stuck looking at my my photos from my trip. Hey guys, do you want a PowerPoint presentation? Oh, this is a fantastic photo of my sister and I. My mum's fingernails in the way. We're clearly having a great time. There are so many like really dodgy photos on this holiday and I love them all. I need them all. Oh yeah, this photo is pretty cool. I want to post this on Instagram. Here's me with Buzz Lightyear. Check that out. I remember a couple things from the books, mostly just like the Spew Club. That one's also one from another dodgy photo. There's also one where like my mum had her sunglasses like right in the middle. It was dodge. Toy Story Mania. Me doing this weird bird pose out front of the Millennium Falcon. If I did a video on my PowerPoint presentation, I really want to do a video one day where I like make a PowerPoint presentation and just like present it. I really want to do a video basically going through like a really like in-depth breakdown of like Lego Harry Potter and like its history. I feel like that could be it. You put the crying snap over Buzz. I wonder if that would work. That sounds fun. Oh, and there's Jar Jar. He's in my suitcase currently, otherwise I would go and get him. Then there's some stuff from like the Hunger Games exhibit. There's all of my Avengers Station photos. I have so much. I did a vlog as well of the Avengers Station. Again, haven't edited it. Need to do that. Usual green screen. That's what I would do. On Ranting on Land. No. Expose. I mean, I had an idea for like a PowerPoint present type of thing to present my points and my arguments. I think it'd be interesting. That video needs to be really well done in order for me to get away with it. There was a photo. I think we're getting to the end now of like stuff. Oh yeah, I took Roberto with me and I took him to Pizza Planet. It's very cute. I love that alien plushie so much. I think that's all of them now. There's no other really good like photos I can think of. Is this one of me eating popcorn? Apparently that's a thing. Anyway, this is one of my sisters sleeping, but I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to show that one. If anyone also wants to know what I look like when I get my hair done, it's that. I should go the route of Sim City and Expose Land that way. Ooh, I could get a cameo from Sans in then too. That'd be fun. See you, Lisa. I should probably hang up. Hang up. We're not on a phone call. This is a live stream. I guess that just explains like the attitude. We are in a really big group chat. It's like we're really in a really big like Zoom call, except I'm the only one talking. It's like one of those Zoom calls where it's like, hi, I'm your boss. And like, if anyone has any questions, let me know in the chat or raise your hand. Thank you. Do you know anyone who doesn't like you in land? They could have reported you for no reason. So how do I explain this in like the most minimal way possible? Someone emailed me and then they sort of explained something that they did, which I think technically in a roundabout way reported me without actually intending to report me, if that makes any sense. But at the end of the day, right, like I've had a lot of speculation over like what it could have been or like who it could have been if it was anyone because like just naturally I'm curious and I want to know. And but like still like what it became as well like I see like I technically yes, but I'm still like how do they justify it as a rule break or how do they see what anything I've done as breaking the rules? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that one of your older trips, you had some sort of Buzz Lightyear toy. Do you know how I find it online and what exactly it is? What type of Buzz Lightyear toy? Was it like an alien toy or was it I'm trying to think back to what it could have been. If you can find me like a photo okay, you have a picture, perfect. Can you send that to me on Discord? And I will let you know. Exactly, because 'cause I'm like, I didn't do anything that, like, broke any rules, so I'm like, how on earth did I get caught anyway? But, like, I've had a lot of speculation about it because it's something that, like, I'm an overthinker. I have anxiety. Like, this has, like, sparked it, like, badly. But anyway, how do I live with long fingernails? Actually, it's pretty easy, but I'm gonna take them off eventually. But yeah, I'm just like, I've come to this as a now where I'm I've said what's happened to me. I'll have my meeting and I'll, like, explain more after, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, hold on to this. Like, I don't think there's any reason for me to hold a grudge. Of course, I am never going to think of the ambassador network or any of the staff members that I have dealt with the same way, but it's like, there's no point in me holding a grudge against other, like, people, other creators. Like, I'm just like, "It's not worth it." Like, yeah, I'm not happy about it, but at the end of the day, it's like, I feel a lot better not being a part of that program. I just got the notification. Thank you. But I'm just like, yeah, I like there's no point in me just like being like, "Oh, you reported me. I'm not talking to you again. Screw you." Like, nah. We've seen the originals. You guys are so mean to me today. I am not live streaming ever again. Jokes. I really want to. Hey, Jolly, how are you? But yeah, I'm just like, why would I wait, did the new Mario Kart tracks come out? When does the next one? Anyway, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna hold a grudge just because yeah, I mean, reporting like every like tiny thing ever, like, I mean, I don't think it's worth it. Like, why do you have to I guess just like why ruin people's like fun? Like, why be such like a goody, like a rule follower? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just like, I'm not gonna hold a grudge. Like it's not worth it. Like I'm happy. Like I have so much that it makes me so happy in my life. Like I am it's unreal. I get to travel the world. Like I have all of these trips booked. I have an amazing support network. I have an amazing group of friends in the Lego community who like support me through everything and are just like so friendly and so kind that I can hang out with on live streams and that I can talk to about like my problems or just like things that like happen in my life that aren't even related to Lego. Like I have all of these like cool sets and like I get to create content that I love and get to do my favorite things in the world as my job. Like, you jumping around in conversation is so relaxing. I'm glad because it makes me feel a bit chaotic. I'm good, thanks for asking. That's great. But yeah, basically, I'm just like there is so much for me to be like incredibly happy and grateful for that like someone like I guess in a way like helping me or like playing a part in me getting kicked out of a program that caused a lot of toxicity in my life. Like, that's the least of my problems. The only thing that sucks is not getting sets out, like, literally. Like, I never cared about getting stuff for free. I was like, "Yeah, cool, it saves me money," like, with the Harry Potter wave, I bought the Shrieking Shack because of it. Sort of bit me in the butt there, but, I could save money and I could spend that money on buying, like, other sets or branching out into, like, other themes and getting stuff that I probably wouldn't have gotten before. Like, that was definitely an advantage. Like, I put that money that I saved and I invested it in doing other things and buying other things. But, like, I'm not becoming a Farmville YouTuber, but if we could have a Farmville gaming stream. But it's like, the advantage and I have said this even, like, on the farms, I was like, "The advantage in land isn't about, like, getting stuff for free." For some people, if you're smaller or maybe you don't have the financial resources or support, that can be a very big thing. But more importantly, see ya, Asian, have fun. It's like, more importantly, the advantage that you have being in LAN is time. Like, if you are a news blog or a news channel, you getting those press kits, as assumingly as long as they don't leak, you have an advantage. You like, if you can't find a set early in stores like me in Australia half the time, like, getting them sent early is a huge advantage. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's not about saving money. I mean, of course, if you're getting sent, like, that UCS AT-AT where it costs, like, hundreds of dollars, okay, yeah, that's a pretty big impact, but, like, me getting sent, like, the N1, for example, or, like, the Muppets even, where it's, like, not even that much, it's just, like, the time advantage, like, the Muppets got leaked. That had 0 advantage. 0 advantage. So it's like, I would much rather at that point just go out and buy the set myself than, like, get sent it, have to try and think of something that's not gonna be relevant anymore because it's late, it's been leaked, it's delayed, like, there's nothing. I was just gonna take a cool Instagram photo. That was my plan. Now I don't have to post anything. Great. Good plan. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just feel really bunged up in my head recently. I think it's hay fever from being here, but, like, my nose is blocked, my ears feel funky, my throat feels, like, weird. I just feel like, gross, like, mucusy. Is that too gross to say? I'm sorry. I think I'm too comfortable on this platform. Heaven knows what it's gonna be like when I get comfortable on TikTok. Whoopsies. Has anyone heard that sound where it's Harry Styles? It says the F word in it, but I still filmed a TikTok with it where it was like, "Drink more water." Good idea. Where it was like, "Is that the end?" No effing way. Really? I filmed a TikTok on that about LAN. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm gonna post it eventually. I do not have any leaks the LAN told me about. I reckon I missed, like, Optimus Prime and whatever the next reveal is gonna be about, like, 2 days. I bet you. You just get that feeling when you're in Europe. It happened when I came in May last time as well. I think it's just a thing. I am comfortable on TikTok. TikTok is fun. Like, you know how, like, everyone's doing, like, reels these days? For a lot of people, it's, like, paying off, right? But I don't spend enough time on Instagram reels and, like, studying Instagram reels. I'm watching them because half the time they're recycled TikToks. I could recycle my TikToks on there, but I also don't want it to clog up, like, my main feed, so I just don't post them. I'm like, I'll grow on Instagram by posting photos instead, which has been working. But it's like TikTok, it's like I spend all my time on there. I know how this works. I know the popular sounds. I know what's going on. So I'm just like, yeah, let's hang out. It's fun. Also, that I'm getting to know, like, the TikTok Lego community, and it's really cool. Oh my gosh, Ali, mood. I love it. Look at the chat now. Raise your hand. What? Why am I raising my hand? What did you say to me? Let me scroll up. I have not seen the $15 Ninjago videos. Is that why? Why are you asking me to raise my hand? I'm scared. Is that enough? Did I fulfill the requirement? I need to stop streaming. I liked the Jiggle one, but it's old now. Everything's about Lizzo. There's, like, one Love Island sound, and there's, like, another one. I've got a couple saved. Yeah, just the Lego community on TikTok is, like, so different. Like, it's so chill and, like, really relaxed, and, like, I feel like I'm just getting to know everyone just by constantly commenting on their videos. Like, I've got a couple of mutuals, and I'm just like, chill. But also, it's like, there's some cool TikTok girls on there, like, Lego girls. I'm like, "Hey." I don't know, I just get, like, really attached to any female. I'm just like, "Oh, Lego female." It is midnight, and probably everyone's asleep. Whoopsies. But yeah, I'm just like, "Oh, man, chilling, hanging out." Girls support the girls, people. You got to. It's great. I can make another comment about, like, I'm not gonna do it. I just feel like they don't deserve the time of day. But I also want to because I'm so stubborn. Like, I'm feisty. I'm like, "You wanna fight with me? Let's rumble. I will bring evidence. I will present it at a PowerPoint presentation. I will be incredibly blunt and very snarky. I will fight you." Pew, pew. Tech, what a great time for a Beyonce reference. Highly, highly Appreciate. I need to go to sleep, but I'm enjoying talking too much. All right, that's it. I'm hanging up. Hanging up in 7 minutes. Drink some more water. Thanks, mate. Made me feel less groggy. Yuck. I keep getting recommended bimbos and stuff. I saw like one of my friends, like she's into Ninjago, and I've known her for years, but like on her her personal like Instagram, she's like an art Instagram and like a personal Instagram. She reposted one of Bimbo's TikToks. It was like the one of like Bimbo Vader in like the meditation chamber, and I was like, oh, goals. It's fun. I just get their stuff because it's like Friends, her and the Mandalorian. I really like both of them. The Mandalorian does like a lot of Star Wars stuff. She's doing like a terrarium at the moment, like a Star Wars terrarium. I'm like, oh, sweet. You can be snarky and I'll be sarcastic. I'll be so confused. Love it. Tag team. Land is weird, people. Land is weird. They had like some confidentiality meetings. I got the email for it when I was lining up for Pirates of the Caribbean. And I was like, lol, I can't make either of these dates. I'm on holiday. Can I have a meeting sometime? Because they said it's like essential. Who else got kicked? Brickfinder is the only other person I know of that got kicked. And he got kicked in the same way as me, unlike Ryan, who got talked to then kicked. But also had a horrible experience. See ya, Cameron. You're doing a better job of getting out and getting on with your life than me. She does make good content. I love the one where she like dressed up to go to the Lego store. I was like, what an absolute queen. Love her. I want to meet them both. Really badly. I just feel like they're like super chill. I'm just like, hello. I feel like there really aren't like many other like Lego. Like I feel like with like Lego creator, like mostly like my world exists on YouTube, right? But most people will have like Instagram and Twitter. More so Instagram than Twitter. But like no one really branches out onto TikTok besides mini superheroes today. Tiago kind of did. But like in terms of like I guess like their YouTube creators, no one like moves over. I think Emma Soros has like 2 accounts. Like she posted on it briefly. My laptop's also on 8%. Whoopsies. It's so essential. It spreads awareness of something which only encourage those who did not know to do the thing. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, don't go and do this. Everyone wants to go and do it. Instantly. Well, BFAB, that says a lot about your interests on TikTok. Masters of Brick Jitsu has a TikTok. Why has that not been recommended to me? Rude. I've got it on both, but I prefer console. Self promo. Technically, it's not. I just got a message. Oh, it's from Cheap Jokes. Y'all, I was so disappointed when he and Christelle got kicked out of Lego Masters first week. I was like, what? That's not fair. Guys, it was like a Sydney, like, I don't want to call it a convention. It was more like a lug meetup thing, but it still happened in Sydney at the Olympic Park while I was away. And I was like, I want to go there. There's tons of Lego Masters. I know DC said he went. I was like, I want to go. Am I one? Am I one of those 3? There is so much good TikTok Lego content though. And you know what? Can I just say, right? A lot of the TikTok Lego content is all being created by the same age bracket. And you know what age bracket that is? It's the one that Lego doesn't advertise to or promote in their marketing images. I wanted to make a video on this being like, and it's a video that I've got written down. And it's basically Lego neglect or like Lego rejects college students. That's the work in progress title. We'll see. Anyway, it's basically a video about how Lego completely neglects like the 18 to like 30 age demographic, maybe 28, 18 to like 28, right? They don't make sets that are small that like college students can put on the shelf. Like you've got like the play set, like tanks and vehicles and stuff that kind of work, but that's advertised to like children. There's no like 18 plus dioramas or things besides the meditation chamber that are small enough for like college students to put in. Like they don't have a lot of space if you're in a dorm room or like you don't have a lot of money to spend, like you can't buy giant things. Like, oh, father vacuum. I saw like a photo of like the set and it looked dodgy. Exactly. It says like 18 plus and like you don't see them. Exactly. College students are the ones. You want to know why? Because of TikTok, right? The 20-year-old girls. Oh, because you know what happens, right? The 20-year-old girls The girls in their 20s, they date the boys in their 20s. And you know what the boys with their 20s really enjoy? Lego, because they grew up with Clone Wars and they grew up with Lego Star Wars and they grew up with all of these great themes, which are the themes I also grew up with. It's a passionate community. They are all coming back to it. They're dating the girls. The boys want to get the girls into Lego, so they buy them the flowers. And then the girls get addicted. And then the girls start buying things. I saw a video the other day of this couple, and it was like, oh, here's my boyfriend's Lego collection, and then here's mine in comparison, being like, oh, it's dodgy. She had the Titanic. Like, again, the orchid comes out. Who's advertising it? Like some middle-aged woman. I'm like, what are you doing? And that's why I made like my marketing video when I had the Star Wars set. Because I was like, put this in like a 20-year-old girl's bathroom or like a bedroom or something. Like make it like a real Pinteresty sort of like bedroom type of thing. Put the orchid in there. You're gonna sell it. You're targeting to the right audience. Hold on, let me. I'm getting warm. I need to open up my window, but the lights are on, so the bugs are gonna come in. Sort of thing. But I'm just like, oh, it has been 7 minutes. Shh. But like, because like that's the thing, right? Like 20-year-olds have enough disposable income that they want to spend it on it. They also don't they don't have a mortgage. They don't have all of this stuff. Like, just don't make UCS sets for them, and that's where the gun shit went wrong. I mean, there was still a market for it. Like, it sold out on May the 4th. But like, I know, Lisa, I'm sorry. I'm not raising my hand. I'm suspicious. But I'm just like, it is a long stream. I didn't think it was going to be this long. But like, literally, what you got to do, BFAB, is you got to find someone and then you got to get them into the hobby. You don't find a Lego girl, you make a Lego girl. We're a rare breed. But we exist. We're out there. There are converts. It's great. Bring back midi scale. Exactly. Like, there needs to be more smaller products for like college students. Because they're out here. Who was making all of the Skywalker Saga content? Young adults. Who is out here buying all your prequel sets? Young adults. The demand is there. They're just not making the sets and they're not advertising to the age group. It's just like they skip over it entirely. It's like, yeah, kids, adults. Like, the only product images that like a somewhat young adult is in is the Republic gunship. That's it. Otherwise, it's nothing. I know, jolly. Apparently, according to David Hall, they said what I think it was like the AT-AT. It was filmed in like a billionaire's house. I was like, well, that makes sense. Exactly, Ellie. Like, every time I go to the Lego store, there are people in their 20s in there. And I'm like, firstly, what are you doing in this area? Secondly, hey, look, you're my age. It's either a parent, a kid, or like a young 20-year-old. There is never an adult that I've seen in there that just like looks like they're buying for themselves, besides release day. But like, I see so many like 20-year-old guys going in and like buying the minifigure packs. Like, when the clone packs first came out, like they were regularly in stock for us, and like they were constantly buying clone packs and like Star Wars stuff. It's just like, why are you skipping over the age demographic that is like going to be a really big like winner for you? Just because we don't have as much to space. My laptop is on 6%. Help me. I'm going to be so tired tomorrow. It's fine. I'm going to get a Lego store stamp and everything's going to be great. Yippee. Lego Ninja. I'm about to end because my laptop is on 6% and I need to get up early. Maybe we'll stream again tomorrow. Maybe we'll stream again tomorrow and actually finish building this set, because I've got like, what, 6 bags left, 7 bags left. I'm going to the one in Brighton. Very excited. And I completely forgot that they had one until I posted on Instagram, and then someone was like, are you going to the Brighton store? And I said to my mom, I was like, Mom, there's a store in Brighton. And I looked it up, and it's like the shopping center I went to like years ago. I was like, oh, sweet. So Lego store stamps, you go up to like the staff and you're like, hey, can I have a Lego passport? And they give you this paper thing. Where's mine? I pulled it out. Oh, it's under my lamp because my page has got a thingy. And then I can sleep in the car. It's fine. And then you like say, hey, can you stamp it? And then you get a stamp from the store. Not been to that one. I'm excited. I don't think it's very big. Is Leicester Square still open and like construction's going on at the same time, or is it shut? I did want to go to that one, but we're not going to London. I also want to go to the Bristol one next year. That will be fun. Yay. I've only been to Brighton once. I'm excited to go back. I don't know what we're doing. besides eating. Apparently it's going to be 15 degrees there tomorrow, so I'm going to bring my jacket and hopefully not freeze. Very, Lisa. Very. No, I don't think it even exists at certified stores. I still want to get the certified stores to like sign it. So we'll see what they come up with. But like Legoland is supposed to do it. Legoland Florida didn't. And then every like Lego store does. But closing soon, I think. Ooh. At least it'll be reopened again when I come back. That'll be good. Because I want to go see it. Because it's like New York level of cool. Also, the new one in Melbourne, Australia. Oh my gosh, I need to go. So like, hopefully when I go on I'm Rick James Rick's podcast, finally, after it was delayed, I'll stop by there on the way back to the airport. I have watched Ted Lasso. I love it. The Sanctum figs leaked. Should I share out my Instagram story? Give Lego a reason to actually have kicked me out. I need to stop. I need to stop being that person. We went to Harry World. You should have gone to Brick Traders. That's a thing. My family would have killed me. Hey guys, we're going to another store. I didn't know that was a thing. I want to go. Optimus Prime. Okay. Hashtag Lego leaks. That's the Kelly Brick Click. Tech, have you ever been on the Kelly Brick Click? Did I miss that episode or have you not gone on it? And if so, what are you doing? Kelly Brick Click's fun. Go and talk with everyone. I'm pretty sure it's still open, but don't quote me on that. Okay, good. My laptop is like, share the figs. Let me find them first. I'm using my water bottle to lean on. That's reels. Why are people doing Lego leaks for reels? Brayden, stop spamming. I will time you out. I'm trying to find them. I really haven't gotten very far. Then again, it's the Lego leaks hashtag. I don't blame it. Thank you, Mateo would be fab. Brayden, let this be a lesson on spamming. Beyond Lego Masters accepted this time. I need to find someone who will go on with me before I do. I would actually. It's in Sydney now, so it's like it's actually a thing, and I can still make videos at the same time. All I'm seeing is Optimus Prime. I think I've been lied to. Okay, I cannot see anything. If I find them, I will show you. I promise. Literally, it's like, this isn't a Lego leak. Oh my gosh, you're clickbaiting. I'm like, how am I clickbaiting? Like, it just appears on your feed. I can't help it that I'm popular and people like my posts, and then it gets pushed onto your page. It just proves to me that it's working. Sorry. Everyone use the Lego Leaks hashtag. It is like, it's a thing for people to showcase your work. Yeah, you can find leaks on it, but also you can see a bunch of cool content. That's why people follow it. For leaks and for cool content. If I lived in Australia, I'd probably be on Lego Masters Australia. It's awesome. I know the whole company I know the engineering department of the company that runs it, Endemol Shine. I've visited their office many a time. I have peed in their bathroom many a time. Why would I say that? Every time I walk in, I've done work for them actually. I calibrated all their monitors. Good work, me. That's right. Y'all, if anyone's monitor is out of whack, I'm very fussy. I would so go on that show though. Like, it's in Sydney now. Like, before it was in Melbourne and it was locked down and I would have had to like somehow try and fake that I'm not in Melbourne for like 3 months. I couldn't do that. Sydney, however, I just have to drive in every day. I used to do that. I used to drive into Fox Studios every day. That's fine. Guys, I know that this is TMI and I'm going to end the stream after this. But like, does anyone remember, like, has anyone had like a bathroom experience and it was just been like so unique or so cool that like it sticks out in your head? Because I do. And specifically it was when I was on a school camp and we had to climb up Mount Kosciuszko, which is Australia's highest mountain. And there's a bathroom like relatively close to the top. You joined at a terrible time, Si. That's all right, Lego guy, dude. Oh yeah, I love the UCS Star Wars sets. The Titanic's cool, but like Star Wars. I definitely am Ricardo. Gosh, do it, BFAB. Do it. I am Brayden. Aha. See, this is what happens. You shouldn't spam and you don't have to switch accounts. We've learned our lesson. We're good. Like, I don't wanna go into, like, too much they have mini footballs in the Eu that's so sick. Okay, that's cooler than mine. I was just gonna say it was, like it was on a mountain, so, like, it wasn't actually, like, a good thing, so, like, you could hear everything, if you get what I'm saying. Anyway, it's such a memorable experience for me. I'm just like, "It's my highest altitude bathroom time." It was great. Fantastic experience. See, memorable things. It's like, I imagine, like, if I ever go to Japan, that's gonna be an experience. The lesson has been taught. Good work. I am Australian. Australia. I wanna make fairy bread. But you know what I wanna do more so is go to bed because my laptop's on 4% now. It is 12:15, and I have to get up at 7 AM tomorrow, and I'm already sleep deprived. I will sleep in the car. I'll be so cold tomorrow. Do I know what I'm wearing? Where are my leggings? Are they on the back of the chair? Yes. Okay, good. I know where they are. Just need to pick a shirt. I did not move. I'm on holiday. This is my grandparents' house. Ta-da. This is where my parents grew oh, where my dad grew up. Enjoy the Brighton stop. Thank you, Tech, for finishing your sentence. I'm excited. It should be very fun. More Instagram content for me to post. Hooray. A Girl Scout camp I went to had a bathroom that was essentially an outhouse. There was a proper toilet. They just went to oh, I love that. That was like my experience on the mountain. It's fantastic. All right, everyone. I definitely need to go to bed now. Thank you for sticking with me as I built 2 bags of a Lego set. I really like streaming on the gaming channel. Don't know why I had 47 people watching at one point. That was just ridiculous. Was it 42? No, it was 47. That was insane. Thank you, I guess. I had a lot of fun tonight, as you can tell by the fact that I've been going for 2.5 hours instead of doing things I should be doing, like, I don't know, building or editing or sleeping. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy all of the upcoming Lego Harry Potter content. I also hope you enjoy my travel Instagram content because that's going to continue on probably. I'm probably going to run out of it and then go to Chicago and then it's going to continue and then you're going to be sick of me. Um, so yeah, hope you have a great night, great day. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry to everyone who now has to get on with their life. Lego, unfortunately, I can't control when it times you out. It just does it for like a set period of time and then it will like undo it. So next stream you'll be fine. Holly won't sleep precisely. Excited to get my stamp tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram and my main channel. Okay, bye. Now I need to end this. I can never do this properly. Shut up, Milo. You guys are bullies. Bullies. Good night.